Yeah. All right. Let's see. All right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Sarah, Sharon, Willisha. Alrighty. Starting off with Sarah. She said, okay, hold on. She's like, listen, I'm going ahead and get me a new read on Brooklyn. She says, what's new in love, first and foremost? Oh, Brooklyn's still in the picture, but girl, he's not the Sarah, please. Girl, he's not the one. I feel it in my heart. I'm so intuitive. We are nothing alike, which I've accepted, and I'm emotionally withdrawn. Child, she said, listen, it's not it. She said, it's not it. Hey, Super Cosmic. All right, what's new in love for Sarah? What is new in love for Sarah? Hey, Willisha, thank you. Oh, okay. 3 of Pentacles. What's new in love for Sarah? 5 of Cups. Oh, yeah, okay. And 10 of Cups. Whatever y'all have going on seems to be a hiccup, to be honest. It feels like this is going to be something that is long-term, something you're not expecting to be longer than what it is right now. But it looks like with the 3 of Pentacles, that is teamwork, that's collaboration, that is the two of you being on the same page. But with the 5 of Cups, there are things that's missing. There are things that there's something here that you're kind of pining over that you're not really focused on. You're not really focused on the good right now. Clarify 5 of Cups. Not focus on the good, the sun. Is 5 of Cups and the sun representing Sarah having a negative perspective on a good thing? Hey, Teray. Yeah, I see you having a negative perspective on a good thing. I feel like you're judging a situation or him specifically a little harsher than it should be. Actually, whatever you're pining over could actually be seen in a good light as well. I'm not sure exactly what that is, so I can't speak on it too heavy, but it looks like there's something here that they're showing me very vaguely that you are. 5 of Cups is like the crying over spilled milk kind of vibe. Hey, Chanel, of course. We got a little bit of a sale for today, like $5 off for the full questions. Clarify 5 of Cups. Death. Yeah. Clarify death. Is this about the speed in which the relationship is kind of growing? Yeah, it's about the speed. Something about either one of you feeling like the speed in how y'all are growing as a relationship, in a connection, is not either. It's not y'all not growing in the way that you want to, or you're growing slower than you're used to. Maybe something is moving slower than you're used to, and that's probably why you feel like he's not the one. Hey, Jason. Clarify 10 of Pentacles. But it looks like there's sort of lining at the 6 of Pentacles. Someone starts putting in more energy. Someone starts putting in more work. There's something here about generosity, some sort of gifts being given. 6 of Pentacles is about sharing, like equal give and take. So there could be some sort of issue there, and that resolves itself later on due to someone's actions. Hey, Giana. Clarify 10 of Pentacles. Hello. Yeah. 8 of Wands, that's fast movement. And Knight of Pentacles is like a snail moving. And they have the 8 of Wands, which is like fast pickup. Like that's like a bullet, going through the air. So something's just picking up and y'all actually end up better, like way better. It's 10 of Pentacles, Sarah in Brooklyn specifically. Hey, Armory. It went great. Excuse me. We went out to eat, and then we went to go bowl. We went to play pool. It was fun. Then we went to the strip club. Hey, Mary. My love. 3 of Wands. What did I ask? I forgot. Clarify 10 of Pentacles. Like you just had to be there. 9 of Cups. Ow. Nine of Cups, Sarah. I feel that's you. Is the G, I got yours. Is the Nine of Cups, Brooklyn? Both of you. I also see something about both of y'all being in your masculine energy. Both of y'all wanting to lead the relationship and both of y'all wanting the other one to follow y'all's lead. I think there needs to be some sort of compromise there. And I think that's what I'm seeing with that Six of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles. Y'all starting to get back on the same page. But both of y'all are coming up masculine, like y'all both want to lead. Y'all are both feeling like y'all are both coming up as two people who know what's best for the relationship and y'all's partnership. And neither one of you want to be the feminine energy who just follows the other person's lead. And y'all kind of need to learn how to take turns. And it kind of looks like that's what y'all are about to do. And that's why it turns out beautiful in the end. So my advice is to kind of stay patient with him. Don't leave him just yet, because I feel like there's a lot of potential here for something to be very long-term and very healthy. Ten of Pentacles is not just a long-term relationship, but it's a very healthy one. So I would hang in there. The Nine of Cups is a card of wish fulfillment and emotional content and happiness and peace. And that's where you're heading. So where you are right now is the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is grief, sorrow, disappointments, not seeing the brighter side. And then you go from that to the Nine of Cups. So things turn out well for both of you, but especially for you. Your mood, especially is the main one, especially changing. So yeah, you could also be upset about something you find out that might be kind of a small issue. I don't know how big, I don't know what the size of the, I don't know what the magnitude is there, but with the Five of Cups and the Sun, that can represent, is the Sun representing her finding something out, something coming to light or being exposed. Yeah. Something could come to light for you. Something could be exposed to you that you find disappointing or upsetting. Is the Five of Cups, Sarah? That could be you or him. Is the Five of Cups, Brooklyn? That's you. So you find something out. You hear something that upsets you, but you get over that. Y'all work things out and fix it. Okay. So that's what's coming up for the two of you. That's what's coming up in love. Period. It just happens to be about him. Why does Sarah keep seeing 14, 14, and 10, 10 every single day? Hey, Cornelius. And I got yours, Armory. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles again. I want to say it's because of the same thing I just said. Yeah. Oh, hold on. King of Wands and Seven of Swords. Is the King of Wands Brooklyn? Is the King of Wands Sarah? Is the King of Wands a third party? It's a third party. Is this a warning? Not a warning. Three of Pentacles, King of Wands, Seven of Swords. There's some third party here who may be trying to take you from Brooklyn. Is the King of Wands, Seven of Swords, someone who is trying to take Sarah from Brooklyn? Thank you, Cornelius. Is the King of Wands a third party on Sarah's side? This could be Sam. Is the King of Wands Sam? I think it's Sam. Two of Cups. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Same cards keep coming out. Six of Pentacles. Is the Seven of Swords Sam? Sam. Is Seven of Swords and Six of Pentacles representing a third party breadcrumbing Sarah? No. No, Queen of Swords was funny for that because it kind of gives she's too smart for that. Like she would have caught that immediately. Clarify the King of Wands. There's something here about somebody who has multiple options. I don't know what that's about. The reason why you keep saying 14, 14, and 10, 10 every single day is because someone on your spirit team is trying to tell you that somebody has another option. This is giving a pimp and some hoes. This is it's like not just one person, but a lot of people. There's a lot of people here in this reading. Is it Sam who has multiple options? Yeah. You're meant to be. They're trying to get across to you that Sam has multiple options. You're not Sam's only option. Clarify Three of Pentacles. Five of Wands. Is Sam talking to somebody else other than Sarah, romantically and or sexually? Yeah, most definitely. On repeat. He may have a repeated cycle with a particular person he can't let go of. So who he keeps like sneaking back to. But with the Wheel of Fortune, that's a cycle. So there's somebody here who's been around for a while, that he seems to not be able to resist. It's kind of giving like weakness and temptation. But there's somebody here who he is investing into as much as he's investing into you, to be honest. Six of Pentacles is like equal give and take. Giving the same exact thing to one person, the same exact thing to another. So it kind of gives us somebody here who he is entertaining. But that's why you're seeing it. It's 14 meant to tell her to choose Brooklyn over Sam. No, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, no, it's the message is simply meant to tell you that Sam is talking to somebody else and like investing into somebody else. Hey, lovely. Go back to 40 seconds in your resource there. So, but see that second message wasn't about Brooklyn. The 10, 10, and 14, 14 had nothing to do with Brooklyn. All right, G, I got yours. Jason, I got yours. Cornelius, I got yours. And Naya, I got yours. Thank you, Naya. Okay. She said, girl, I don't want to hear his name. Sharon, are you here? I have a Sharon from PayPal. I think. No, on what you call it? Hey, Esmeralda. Dang, is it that bad? And honestly, I don't know, because it looked good from the read. But however, because I mean, me doing a reading on it and her living through it, two different things. So she could be feeling some things. Oh, Chanel, I got yours. And Irma, I got yours. I forgot to check Zelle. My bad. No Cash App anymore, unfortunately. They deleted my account for whatever reason. It was weird. It was random. I was like, okay, well, I mean, I'll go replace it with something else because gotta work. All right. Wild as hell. At least they let me take the money out of it. I wasn't mad at it. I was like, okay, well, fine, bye. I'll go find somebody else if I don't want my business. But I remember we were having like technical difficulties when it came to the streams because I remember at some point Giana was saying that she was trying to book one time and yeah, same. I don't like CashApp no more either because I looked it up and this happened to other people too. But I remember Giana at some point was trying to book and they were like, no, you gotta, like basically go somewhere else. It's like, CashApp was stopping bags. We don't like CashApp. CashApp was stopping bags. They were broke. Okay. CashApp is jealous. They deleted yours too. Yeah, it's just weird. Like they just do weird shit. And then they don't tell you why. If you had told me why, that'd be different. You know what I mean? But they didn't want to say why. I was like, that's weird. But it is what it is. So I replaced it with Zelle and Venmo since I didn't have that before. So I was like, okay, so I'm gonna give y'all at least those options. So now we have 3 options instead of 2. So I ain't mad at it. Sharon, I don't have a question for Miss Sharon, so we're skipping her and going to Willisha. Can you give me a water? Thank you. Willisha, are you here? Venmo and Zelle are a lot better. No, for real. And then I can connect my Zelle with my Chase, account, whatever. Oh, and on top of that, I was like doing all of my like payments, like important payments with Cash App. So I had to like redo everything. It was stupid. Stupid as hell. What the hell? Thanks. Ooh, that's in cold. Oh shit. If Willisha not here, we're gonna go to Giana. Lila, I got yours. Hey, Willisha. What's your question, love? Oh, and then I'll show y'all my gifts. I got some Korean skincare and 2 purses and some wine, because I know I love the wine. And then I got a statue. And then my mom's present hasn't gotten here yet. They like playing with her on Amazon. I posted a question. Oh, you did? Hold on. Wait. Oh, I don't see it. YouTube is not showing me. Thank you, Lila. YouTube didn't show me. Psst. You have the statue. The statue. Thanks. Look at it. Isn't it cool? My brother got it. I love it. I'm obsessed. Probably my favorite statue now. I love it though. The detailing is sick. But the wings is what's getting me. Esmeralda, I got yours. It's blocking my comments. You can put the I got the money. I just need the question. Y'all let me know if it's a full question or 2 yes or no's. I didn't even think about it. I was like, wait. Thank y'all. I love it. I'm obsessed. To add it on here. Yes. Yeah. For the ones who like, if I don't see the question, I'm just gonna leave the question in the comments. But yeah. Excuse me. I got yours, Willisha. Just one question. I got you. All right. 18, 30. Okay. All right. What good things are coming up for Willisha between now and summer of 2025? Death. Two of Cups. And the Knight of Cups. Looks love related. Some sort of connection or a partnership, whether it's romantic or platonic, but there's some sort of connection here between you and someone that's going to drastically change, or at least your love life in general is going to change. Clarify death. So death is representing out with the old and with the new. So out with the old way of however you are kind of, how about this? Because I'm not necessarily certain that this is someone you're going to like kind of reconnect with, like out with the old and with the new when it comes to like a rebirth in your connection with a particular person, or if this is out with the old and with the new with just you, and then this person comes along because of that. Like they're like the, outcome basically. The moon. Is the Two of Cups a romantic connection between Willisha and someone? The Two of Cups a platonic connection between Willisha and someone. Platonic lovers. Got the Page of Pentacles for if it was romantic. So there's a friend here. Clarify Two of Cups. I feel like it gets romantic though. Clarify Knight of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Is this a friendship turn romance for Willisha? Just a friendship. Is the Knight of Cups the same person that's coming up in the Two of Cups with Willisha? Clarify the Knight of Cups. Is the Hangman Willisha? Yeah. It looks like the ending of something being uncertain. And there's something here about you and someone. Is this a reunion and a reconnection? It looks like a reunion. Yeah. I feel like it's a reunion or a reconnection between you and a friend of yours. And there's an ending to uncertainty or not knowing where this connection would head later on. I'm not even sure if the two of you have issues now. It just looks like there's something. One of the biggest blessings is some sort of connection you're going to have with someone, because the main thing that's catching my eye is the moon and the sun both coming out in the reading. The moon is about like hidden intentions or fears or fear of the unknown specifically, but with it ending with the sun, that means all that is lifted, all that is gone. But that seems to be after y'all reconnect and have some sort of conversation that you were kind of stuck on. You were coming up as the Hangman, someone who is bound, restricted, someone who's surrendering or sacrificing something. Is the Hangman more so surrender? Yeah, it's like surrendering to a connection or surrendering to I don't know. Honestly, I really don't even like the word surrender for this reading, because the Three of Pentacles shows me that the two of you are on the same page. So it's not like you're surrendering to something that they want to do or they feel or anything like that. It feels like this is on your own merits too. So surrender seems like a weird word too, but how about Hangman? Oh, surrender to the possibilities. The Three of Wands is like future planning and looking ahead, not looking at the present, looking towards the future, but in a positive way. So you're surrendering to what could be between you and this person. So yeah, with the moon being like the fear of the unknown, all that is ending. The two of you either coming together for the first time or reuniting with a particular friend of yours. This looks very platonic though. Looks like you're surrendering to what could be, and that actually molds over very, very well. So I have more fair than him. What do you mean? So I have more fair than him? Fear. No. No. Is the moon only Willisha? That might not be you at all. Is the moon the person that she's connecting with in the Two of Cups? It's them. It's them, not you. So yeah, it's fears that they're releasing. The death cards about releasing and letting go. What they're letting go is that fear. It's them. You, on the other hand, are like surrendering to what could be, like thinking optimistic, and that's it. Like no fear at all on your end. That's when the two of you become on the same page with the Sun and Three of Pentacles, where you're like, now y'all are both kind of be optimistic in the way that you're going to be. They're going to now to be that way too. Is what I'm trying to say. So one of your biggest blessings between now and the summer is you and this connection blooming and blossoming, going from, it looks like the ground up. It looks fairly brand new, to be honest. Is this person someone with sirens? Is it someone that she hasn't met yet? Is it someone that she has not met yet? No. You know this. Whoever this is, you'll know them. They could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Leo, or a Pisces, if that means anything to you. Especially Pisces, because High Priestess wanted to come out earlier too. But yeah, your biggest blessing is the connection. And in detail, your biggest blessing is them letting the connection have a chance. Because they're gonna come into it with fear, you're gonna come into it with optimism, and then they're gonna start getting on your page. He's a Pisces. Yeah, I was like, Pisces came out heavy. But yeah, that's your biggest blessing is him kind of adopting your mindset with that. I just heard the reading. I'm with Sam this weekend as well. Not Sam came up in the reading because of... You're welcome, Willisha. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna close out the stream sooner than usual because I have plans tonight. My birthday is not over. We get the whole month. Chanel, Lala. So last call for the readings. Yes, sir. But yeah, I'm about, yeah, I have until I finish Giana's to book. After I finish Giana's reads, I'm closing out. I just wanted to give y'all a little mini sale for the birthday. I got that other one, G. Giana just booked y'all some more time. All right, my love. What are your 2 questions? I'm still waiting on Sharon because I don't have a question for Sharon. So I need Sharon in the chat. What do I need to know? Naya, I got yours, baby. All right. What does Giana need to know right now? What does Giana need to know? Page of Wands. First thing I got in my head was gossip. Like a little birdie told me kind of vibe. Could be wrong, but... Oh, no. This reading is about communication. Well, I feel like I just got that same read for somebody else in a stream. Page of Wands, Knight of Swords, and Power of Cups specifically, in that order. Me and Jeremy are done because they chose not to speak to me for 2 days, but was posting on Instagram, so that's that. Fair. I mean, you don't want to talk, I don't want to talk, bye. I don't know. What I'm supposed to say? Bye. I mean, if you don't want to talk, then what else can you do? Because at that point, if you keep talking to them, you're harassing them. So, it's the Page of Wands, Giana. Yeah, I can't defend that. Like, I try to be fair. I try to be fair always. I like to give both sides. Especially for y'all, I like to make sure I'm like always fair. Play devil's advocate if I need to. But like, yeah, Sarah, I got yours. You'll be after Esmeralda. Cornelius, you'll be after Sarah. I just got yours. Is the Page of Wands Giana? Okay, the Page of Wands is you. Is the Knight of Swords Giana? No. Is the Knight of Swords an ally of Giana's? Is the Knight of Swords a former ally of Giana's? This is an ally. Is the Knight of Swords an enemy of Giana's? I think it's an ally. It's the 5 of Cups G. There's the 5 of Cups, that same person coming up as the Knight of Swords. Okay. So it has to do with you and one other person. Clarify. Is the Page of Wands representing Giana receiving communication from someone? No. That's you having a message. Clarify Page of Wands. Okay. Is the Page of Wands in the world representing Giana speaking on how something is over or has completed? That was weird the way it came out. I was like, she just did that. Oh, it's not that. It's not that. The devil. I don't be in gossip like ever, so I don't know. No, this is something about you having some sort of message here for someone. I'm not saying gossip only because it doesn't look like that. It doesn't perceive to be like that. But it is something about you having tea about something and going to someone. But what that's about is the world. So I was like, that's about an ending or a closure. I was like, that's funny because you just did that. But it's not that. It's the world, Giana. That's you. The world is you. It would be a lot better. It would be a lot better if I knew who this Knight of Swords was. Clarify Knight of Swords. That's weird. Ace of Pentacles and Six of Wands. Whatever y'all talk. Okay, what I'm seeing, I'm just let you know what I have so far. You and someone are gonna have a conversation that ends up upsetting that person. I don't know why, but you and someone will have a conversation that ends up upsetting them. But when I'm asking who it is, I get allies. So I'm like, I don't think it's Jeremy. Is the Knight of Swords Jeremy? I think it is. Is Knight of Swords someone who's trying to rescue something? Or save something, fix something? Kind of, it low-key gives that. But not for real. This is weird. But it looks like you have some sort of conversation with someone you are... It's Page of Wands in the world type of representing Giana, telling someone that it's over. That something is over. Or that something is done. That is it. Hierophant is about authority. Especially when it comes to public speaking. I see you having some sort of conversation, possibly, maybe with Jeremy. This could be with anybody. I just see it as an ally. But I see you having some sort of conversation, specifically telling somebody how something is over. This person, it is Jeremy, tries to fix it. Isn't it a source? Ace of Pentacles and Six of Wands representing someone who is trying to have a new beginning with someone to prevent something being over so that they can overcome something together instead of separating. Emperor. It's Jeremy. It's gotta be Jeremy. This looks like you make it very clear in a very subtle way. It's not the boldest way. You in a very subtle, like, yeah, we're done. We're kind of, we're over. You do something or say something that's very minute with a very big impact. Page of Wands is like a whisper, but the world is like an atomic bomb. So it's like you say a lot without saying or doing a whole lot. Someone gets the hint very fucking quick, tries to fix it, trying to make sure that doesn't happen, and they end up disappointed because they fail. That's what that is. That's what the Five of Cups is. Now look at it. Clarify Five of Cups. Yeah, I don't see them do a whole lot. Whoever this is disappointed because someone is single. Nine of Pentacles is single, doing their own thing, doing single things. Is the Nine of Pentacles, Giana. That's you. Someone is, why someone is disappointed or in regret or has some sort of remorse here. That's bothering me. Hold on. Sorry. My OCD kicked in. It's because someone's at peace and chilling and doing fine on their own. It's like, I'm good. I'm fine. I don't need this. I don't want this. That's it. So what you need to know right now is that some sort of situation like that is coming up where you will make it very clear, some way, shape, or form in a very small way that is done and like you're good on this. And then someone tries to rush in to save it. Even if it's not Jeremy, someone tries to rush in to save it and keep that from happening. But when the World card comes out, it's already happened. The Judgment card comes out right before the World card. If Judgment was here instead of the World, I bet like you might got a chance. But the World, once the World card comes out, that's kind of it. So I see you being very serious and standing on that. And this person, whoever this person is that tries to fix it, whether it be Jeremy or someone that likes you and Jeremy together, someone who's trying to fix it, be it Jeremy or not, they'll fail and they'll be upset. And what they're upset about and like disappointed about when it comes to them failing is because, I mean, you're content with not having him. So it doesn't like, you're not coming up as someone who's movable right now. You're not changing your mind. You look you're kind of standing 10 toes on what you said or doing. So yeah, that's what's coming up for you and what you need to know. So I'm done playing with him, so he probably would be upset. I told him it was over in a very nice way. He should have did what so this is what's happened already. Okay. I'm standing on business. I gave it my all. So what you need to know is what his feelings are right now. Okay. Excuse me. I was like, I don't know if this has happened yet. I'm not sure. Because I was like, I didn't know how you cut him off. I was like, I didn't know how you broke up with him. I was like, if you haven't spoken to him, if you just like deleted all his stuff or just deleted his number. But if you've already done this, what you need to know is what he's going to do and how he's feeling. He didn't try to rush in yet, but I had to send the message. Got you. Child. Yeah, Knight of Swords is someone who's coming in kind of quick too. So, yeah. What's your second question? Willisha, I got that other one. Oh shit, that was the wrong thing. Hold on, let me X that out. Spirits? How does Jamie feel about Giana? Ace of Cups. Yeah. Seven of Wands. And the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, Cornelius, I got yours. The second one, yeah. For lack of a better word, he wants to basically beat it into you to like be on the same page with him and like rebuild this connection. Ace of Cups is a brand new beginning in love. Seven of Wands is like in this reading, him trying to convince you to give him another chance. And Three of Pentacles, the two of you being on the same page and working well together and getting back to how y'all work. So yeah, clarify Seven of Wands. The Moon. Is Seven of Wands also resistance? No. Seven of Wands, him trying to convince Giana to give him another chance, or wanting to do that, and fearing it won't work with the Moon. Oh shit! But yeah, Wheel of Fortune and Ten of Pentacles, wanting to kind of get you to wanting to almost kind of like shake you, like give me another chance. Like I didn't, It's kind of given that, but he also has this underlying fear that won't work. Of course, it won't. Three of Pentacles. Seven of Wands is like a forceful energy. It's not like a, can we please talk? It's like a wake up, like, like listen to me. Like, let's get. Seven of Wands is an interesting card for the spread, is what I'm trying to say. Like, the Knight of Cups there would have been a little better. Because at least the Knight of Cups delivery is like sympathetic, empathetic, like I'm sorry, like it's from the heart. Seven of Wands is fire. That's like trying to shake you or like you know what I mean, like trying to convince you, sticking back. The Nine of Cups. How he feels. He feels like the only thing that make him happy right now, is the two of you getting back together, or at least working things out, at least being cordial, at least being like cool. I don't think he wants any beef. Even if y'all don't get back together, he don't want no beef. Clarify Three of Pentacles. Yeah. That'd make him really happy. That'd be like one of his biggest wish fulfillment right now. That's the only thing he wants right now. Clarify Ace of Cups. He's searching for a new beginning. Ace of Cups, I feel like is more so like rejuvenation and like healing more than anything. That's a kind of a renewal. Not really a new beginning. Just kind of more like a, how do I put this? It kind of has the undertone of I can be better this time. So it's kind of more so of renewal. She said he should be scared. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little checked out right now. It's draining when the same things keep happening. Facts. Child. This full moon got y'all leaving them. Tonight's full moon got y'all leaving them. I mean, yeah, no, his feelings is he's really wanting this to work out. Does he actually want to be in a relationship with y'all? Yeah. King of Cups, Knight of Cups, that is in his heart. That is what he wants. He actually wants to say it, but I don't think he will. You don't communicate. Exactly. You don't hear me when I talk, and you don't communicate. Exactly. But yeah, simple as that. But he's like, He has a fear of you, not of you rejecting him and like resisting him, but he's like wanting to shake it into you, like, you know, I'm here for you. I'm you know, I'm not a bad person. That kind of vibe. And he wants you to hear him out and like listen to that. Basically, what you're trying to ask him to do, he wants you to do it to him. But yeah, just being on the same page and being cool with you. That's all he really wants. Excuse me. All right, closing out the list. I got you. All right. Okay. Okay, so I got that one for Naya, and then I got Sarah, then I got Cornelius. Okay. That's Giana. And then Willisha. Oh, so that was right. Okay. I didn't know that. I need an eraser. Ooh, I need an eraser. Okay. Okay, I think I got everybody. All right, so next we have Jason. Thank you, Candace. It looks, sounds like he wants validation from you. Yeah, I was just typing in my question. Maybe next time. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I got and I have something to go to. Kai finesse. What happened? Is that because I've been missing it? You want to do a yes or no, Giana? I got time for a yes or no. You can go ahead. Okay, what am I gonna do? Oh, the list. Sorry, lost my train of thought. Okay. I'm also like missing somebody here, so that works out. Kiana said, "Listen, I'm not missing another one." She said, "I have questions." Oh, that was the wrong one. Hold on. And Jason, you wanted a general read, right? I just woke up. I don't know why I'm like yawning. Like I'm wide awake. I'm just yawning, just to yawn. Okay. All right. What's the general message that you have for Jason? What's the general message you have for Jason? The Nine of Pentacles. The Two of Wands. And the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so we have the 9 and Ace of Pentacles, which makes the 10 of Pentacles. Is the 9 of Pentacles Jason? No. It's 9 of Pentacles an ally of Jason's. What is you? Cliff for 9 of Pentacles? There could be someone who's single who's desiring a relationship. Is the 9 of Pentacles and 2 of Cups representing someone who is single who is desiring or fantasizing about a relationship? Oh, no. Clarify Two of Wands. No, that's exactly, yeah, that's what this is. Okay. Is this showing me that there's two people in a connection where one is kind of in it for platonic reasons and the other one's more of a romantic relationship with this person? Jared. Is it Jason that wants something more romantic? Yeah. There's a connection that you either are in or will be in where you are wanting something very romantic and beautiful and long-term with them, or at least catching feelings that are very romantic. But I don't know if they feel the same way. I feel like they do. Does the person feel the same way about Jason or like wants a romantic relationship with Jason? Yeah, they do. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles. I don't know if they're in a relationship or if they're single. I don't know why, but I knew the Empress was going to come out. I feel like you're going to get that opportunity to have that person. I got you. Is the message that you have for Jason is that he will get the opportunity to have that beginning in love that he wants with this particular person? Yeah. Your message is real simple. The Empress always comes out for you, and I love that. I'm here for it. Hierophant at the bottom, which is a good marriage card. Your message is simple. It's saying that you're friends with somebody or cool with somebody. Whether y'all are talking right now or not, platonically or not, because Nine of Pentacles is kind of like on out, like you're not really talking to them. Nine of Pentacles, someone in Nine of Pentacles energy kind of likes to be by themselves. They're not really a hermit, but they're kind of a hermit. Like this is like a how to put this? Nine of Pentacles kind of reminds me of someone who's antisocial but also social, but like they're happy places at home. You know what I mean? But they can still be social when they go out. They can be very, extroverted. They're extroverted introvert. But the Nine of Pentacles is someone who you're not really like talking to like that. But you're cool with, or at least you'll become more cool with them later. But you'll be wanting to kind of get with them like that romantically. You'll have the opportunity is what they're trying to say. Their message for you is that opportunity for you to have a new beginning in that way with this Empress is coming. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles a little bit. We did this again. I didn't know you were like Ace of Cups. Yes. At some point, I gotta go back to doing the videos. But we will see. I'm trying not to work as much this week because I do have company over right now. Until the 15th. So I'm trying not to be on YouTube too much right now. But yeah, I was like, I gotta do something for my birthday right quick, and then I'm headed out. But the next time I do a stream will either be within 2 or 3 days. But yeah. Oh, but Jason, with the Ace of Cups, it just solidifies what I was just saying. It's not really adding much information. It's kind of more emphasizing that this is going to go from something that is more platonic and solidified more than anything. I don't know. The right word is platonic and kind of, I keep wanting to say professional, but that's not the word. But then with the Ace of Cups, it's more feelings. It's more emotional. That's more intimate is the best word I could put that. But it shifts. It changes into what you're wanting it to be, and it's because they want the same things. I don't know if they recognize it just as soon, or maybe y'all feel the same, but yeah, looks like you have something coming up here. Happy birthday, Davi. Happy birthday. How old you turning? No, I love you, Sheeta. But this person could be a Taurus, Libra, Cancer, heavy Taurus, Gemini, possibly Aries. I keep wanting to say Aries for some reason, but Aries is not really coming up like that. It's just Taurus, Libra, Capricorn, Cancer, and Gemini. A little bit of Virgo, a little bit of Aries. 35, period. What you doing for it? Your birthday fall on a Saturday. I know you're finna do something. I know you're finna go out. All right. Cornelius. Okay, so Cornelius, the general messages would be 20. I thought we were doing 2 yes or no's. And so we could do 2 yes or no's, or or the 20 you sent would be for that one general message. It's up to you. I want to do something to my hair, but I don't know what to do. Out in the streets is crazy. Period. Okay, the second one I could do, Cornelius. Should Cornelius charge his crystals tonight for the full moon? Under the full moon. Oh wow. Death and judgment. Yeah. You would renew them and charge them at the same time. It would be cleansed. Death and judgment is literally death and rebirth. So big yes on that. I like the way that came out with death and judgment. That was specific. Yeah, definitely. It was a full moon right here. It's a full moon right here. If you want to, you can cleanse them with incense first, too. But death and rebirth first, you should charge your crystals is insane. Like, I feel like a lot of them are like have lost their, spiritual power, I guess. So judgment for that is great. It's a pink moon. I still haven't crafted nothing. I didn't do nothing. Cornelius, what's your second yes or no? General messages are 20. Well, 25 on a regular, but yeah. Yeah, I was gonna cast something, and I was like, oh well. Should Cornelius date Leanne? Seven of Wands, Five of Cups, Four of Wands. Is the Four of Wands Cornelius and Leanne? I'll copy something if you want. Please, just see what Offset wants me to do. Like, what's best for me today. Clarify Four of Wands. Oh. Is this a yes for yes? Cornelius should date Leanne. I got a yes. Seven of Wands and Five of Cups feels like you need to try harder. Is Five of Cups Leanne? I just want to see something here. Yeah, something here about you needing to try a lot harder with Leanne, but you do need to work that out. I do feel like reconciliation is possible. Four of Wands and Temperance, even if it doesn't look like it, because I feel like on your end it doesn't look like it's possible, but I'm letting you know what it is. It is very possible, but you need to try very hard to either win her back. Something here about her being disappointed, either or some sort of grief or sorrow or sadness, or maybe like a baby depression, either because of you or someone else. But there's something here about you need to work real hard to either get her back or have her. Period. But it is possible to like have her or whatever the case may be. But it looks like there's a lot of work you need to do. But that's that's a side message I'm getting. The answer is yes for your question, but I saw that there. I was like, okay, yeah. Something about needing to work real hard for her. Make something up to her or something there. If that has nothing to do with you, that has nothing to do with you, then never mind. But just in case. Me too. Because I'm like, listen, Like, please do that for me. Naya, we're doing 5 yes or no's, or? Thank you, Cornelius. Naya, Deborah, you got through these quick. Well, I had to skip one. All right, two general. Like, you want 2 random questions? I mean, 2 random messages, just 2 things you just want to know right now. All right. What's your questions? Excuse me. The trees are looking green again, and it's making me real happy because it just looks better outside my window. I didn't see the first question, by the way. What went here? YouTube is blocking your first question. What does Naya need to hear right now? Six of Pentacles. Magician. I thought I haven't seen a Magician card in a while. 3 of Wands. Is the Magician Naya? No. Is this that she needs to listen to somebody so that they can take her far? Lovers and the Empress. There's somebody here. Blessing. I got you. What you need to hear right now is that you need to listen to someone's advice when they give it to you because they know better than you and they can take you far if you listen to them. Because you're not the one coming up as the Magicians and someone else is, that is somebody who is a professional. There is someone who knows what they're doing. That is someone who has mastered whatever this is that they're trying to share with you or trying to teach you. Advice they're trying to give you, whatever the case may be. But with the 3 of Wands, it seems like they can take you fairly far. Clarify 6 of Pentacles. Hermit. Yeah, there's somebody here who's guiding you soon that you need to listen to. I feel like you'll know who this is when this happens, but I felt they may be older than you. If not older, then just wiser. But I do get elder. I get an elder. Is this an ally? Someone who has genuine intentions for Naya? Oh, Armory. Seven of Pentacles. Is this someone who has positive intentions for Naya? I like that. Yeah, have fun. They're doing something damn like they took an oath. Clarify Magician. Is this a romantic thing? Is this a romantic connection? I don't think it's romantic, but let's see. Not romantic. Yeah, to me it gives like career or school or business or something like that. Is this about business or career? Mm-mm. Is this a personal issue? Is it a personal matter? Is the lovers Naya and this professional coming up as the magician? The lovers is you and this person. Is this magician someone that Naya already knows right now? Yeah. Is this someone that Naya deems as a friend more so than an acquaintance? Is this someone who Naya deems as more of an acquaintance than a friend? I think they're more of an acquaintance to you. Is this a stranger to Naya? Is this someone that Naya would deem as a stranger? Clarify 3 of Wands. Whoever this is taking you, this kind of, I feel like it's going to bleed into your blessings read, but we'll see. Is this someone who has romantic intentions for Naya? It's not about love. Yeah, what you need to hear right now is that you need to let someone guide you. That's about it. So it's not bad, you know, as long as it's not bad. Because normally when I hear what I need to hear right now, I'm thinking harsh truth. And so for this to come up, that's beautiful. You know what I mean? We take the, you know, W's when we can. But when I hear what I need to hear right now, the divine gets real blunt. You know what I mean? But this gives, just listen to whoever this is when they come across you. Whatever they have to offer you, whatever information or instruction that they have for you, do it and they'll take you far. They know what they're doing. They're trying to get you to that same point. They seem to have genuine care for you and wanting you to be at your happiest. It looks like what is their goal for Naya? Is their goal for Naya simply happiness? I don't think it's just happiness. What is their goal for Naya with helping her? To see a positive turn of events for you in your life. Clarify Wheel of Fortune. Is the Two of Cups Naya and this professional? No. The Two of Cups. They want to see a positive turn of event. Is this in her romantic life? Is the Two of Cups her romantic life? They might want to see a positive shift of events in your romantic life. So they're kind of trying to help you in that area. Is this someone who is in a healthy relationship? Is this professional someone who's in a healthy romantic relationship? Jeez. The Fool. I don't know if they're in a relationship or not. They don't have to be. Star, Judgments. My question, I gotta add one more to it. Yeah, sir. I've been asking for a spiritual mentor. Hopefully it's that. Is this a spiritual mentor? That makes sense, actually. Looking at the Hermit and the Magician. Is a spiritual mentor. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Magician and Hermit, yeah. Like, because it could be a lot of different things. But when I think spiritual mentor, I thought more cards would have came out for that. I like that. Oh, yeah, Hierophant. Never mind. There it is. Yeah, spiritual leader. Hierophant is literally a spiritual leader. This could be someone who's trying to help you with magic specifically. High Priestess would have kind of gave me more so someone's trying to help you with like divination or things of that nature. But it gives, it gives spiritual mentor. Because I was like, they want to see you grow or achieve some sort of happiness for yourself. But when I asked in what area of your life, Wheel of Fortune and then Two of Cups to clarify, and I was like, okay, Two of Cups, interesting. My guy's been listening to me. No, the last time I asked for a spiritual mentor, I got one within a week. I prayed for one, I asked for one, and I got one within like a week. Yeah, they listen. When you ask for stuff like that, they definitely listen. Yeah, that's what you do here right now. But when they come in, listen to them. I don't. So for that to be your message, you might underestimate them. because you wouldn't get a message like that if you were already going to listen to them. So I feel like you might underestimate them, or maybe not have the same ideas as them, or things like that. So for that to be your message, then yeah, basically asking you shall receive was the message. What's the biggest blessing coming towards Naya? I keep seeing all this happiness for you, especially during spring and summer. The Devil, Two of Cups. The Sun and Devil coming out together. The first thing I heard was light attracts the dark. So the more you the happier you get, the more you shine, the more negativity is going to try you. Clarify the Sun. Hey man, I'm seeing freedom from something that's binding you. Clarify the Devil. Ten of Cups. Clarify Two of Cups. You are freeing yourself from something or someone, but I feel like it's something. Whatever that thing is that you are freeing yourself from in the future, it's going to seem tempting to return to it or stay bound to it or regain that type of attachment to whoever that was. The biggest blessing is kind of you choosing to not fall into temptation. Whatever this is, it looks good. That'll be like, but this is kind of giving like, if a vice of yours is like, let's say cigarettes or something, the Sun and Hangman will represent that you are freeing yourself from cigarettes by choosing to kind of go cold turkey, right? The Sun will be good health. The Sun represents, excuse me, sorry. Also, I'm trying to thought, because I'm trying to think about multiple things at once. I'm looking at the Devil card too. But with the Sun and with the Hangman, that is being bound and restricted to the addiction that the cigarettes will kind of have on you. The Sun is you being free from it. So that's what I'm seeing first. But then with the Devil card, that's the addiction coming up right after that. And with the Ten of Cups, it looks all fine and dandy. It looks all cool. It's like, it's not that deep, but it's still being represented by the Devil. So whatever this is going to try to kind of haunt you or tempt you, trying to, I guess, seduce. Now, this could be a person. This could be a vice. This could be anything. But there's something here. This could be a mindset. This could be a mindset. It could be literally anything. But there's something toxic that you're freeing yourself from that you had really no power or control over. Something that was controlling you and not the other way around. You're going to free yourself from it. At some point after that, you're going to find yourself kind of being tempted to go backwards. And your biggest blessing is that you won't. You will focus on something or someone. Two of Cups is interesting. I want to see what that's about. That's what I'm kind of mostly curious about. This could be, if I had to guess, the Two of Cups is someone here who's trying to tempt you away from this devil-like energy, whatever this is. It's the Two of Cups and Two of Wands, someone who is redirecting Naya away from whatever this toxic thing is. That she's kind of bound to before she kind of falls into a trap or something here. It's kind of giving that someone here is acting like hey, look at me instead of that. Like, don't go over there, go over here. You know what I mean? Some sort of support system for yourself. Seven of Pentacles. Is this Naya simply just choosing to choose something healthier for herself and not go back to this devil thing here? Yeah, no, it's strictly personal power. It's strictly personal power. It's just you. Just you. And Judgment. I said my last ones. Child, y'all like, you close it out if you want to. I'm book anyway. No, Naya, this is good. I actually like that better because you're choosing to, do something healthier for yourself. What exactly is this that she's bound to? Could be a person. It could be a person. Is it a person? I think it's a person. King of Cups. It's a person. Scorpio. Scorpio man. Yeah, your biggest blessing is you doing something healthy for yourself and it's working. Yeah. Whatever is going to try to tempt you, it's going to try to tempt you. It or them going to try to tempt you, and it ain't gonna work. I'm so tired of it. I just happened to notice that King of Cups is a Scorpio. I was like, oh shit, yeah. Will Laya pass her test without studying, or should she study before she takes it on Monday? The Knight of Pentacles, that's study. Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, preparation and planning. Study. The Nine of Wands. Will I pass my test without studying, or should... Okay. This is a no for no. She will not pass her study. She will not pass her test if she doesn't study, but because she will walk into the test paranoid, so she needs to study so that she can pass. Because she will pass if she studies. Wheel of Fortune. You have a better chance at passing if you study. If you do not study, you will come out very paranoid. You will go to the test and take this test extremely paranoid. Nine of Wands is like that, the anxiety, like, you know, looking around like, oh my gosh, like, you know what I mean? You're not going to be grounded at all enough to even be focused on the test. Even if you know the answers, you wouldn't be grounded enough to focus on it for real. So yeah, study. Knight of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles is like, yeah, study, prepare, plan. You have a better chance at passing if you do that. But you won't be prepared if you don't. So yeah, definitely study. Thank you, Quinn. Oh God, about today and your clothes. I'm sorry. Yeah, I have a outing I'm going to tonight. Going out tonight. Alrighty. Where am I at? Irma. I almost postponed the stream for tomorrow. But I was like, no, I'm gonna go ahead. Because I wanted to do more things today than I had the chance to, but I was like, no, I'm just gonna go ahead. I was like, what was that? Okay. Also, I saw the last live and I know who said those things, and I'm cooking up something for her soon. What happened? Wait, what things? Who said what things? Tea. Spill it. Spill it. What were the things that were said? What does Armory's Libra and X thought, feelings, intentions for me currently? I need to know where his head's at. Right before I... Okay, what are Armory's Libra and X's thoughts, feelings, and intentions? I don't know which one they're going to choose, so I'm just going to read the cards as I see it. But what are Armory's and Libra and X's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards her currently? Five of Wands. Tower. I should listen to my guys and stay home. What happened? Okay, first of all, what the fuck? Five of Wands, Tower, and Devil. And the Eight of Cups. What the hell? Okay. Is the Five of Wands, Armory, and the Libra and X? Five of Wands, Armory? Is the Five of Wands, Armory's Libra and X? Okay, your ex is a part of this Five of Wands, not you. So we love that. But he cannot be there by himself. Is the Five of Wands anyone else other than Armory's Libra and X? Yeah. Is the Five of Wands, Armory's Libra and X, and their other ex. Yeah. So your ex and his ex are in the Five of Wands. Clarify Five of Wands. Clarify Five of Wands. Three of Pentacles. There's the Queen of Cups. The other ex. How do I put this? Is the three... Is the Queen of Cups... Armory's Libra ex's other ex. Okay, I think the Queen of Cups is you. Is the Queen of Cups Armory? Yeah, that's you. I see the two of them fighting over you or fighting about you or having some sort of issue because of you. Yeah, Queen of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. This is about arguing over a third party. Venmo is... hold on. Oh, is the comment still not here? Hold on. Sorry. I think it's Briana Collymore. Give me 1 second, Naya. Clarify the Tower. Is the Tower a breakup or a fallout between Armory's Libran ex and his other ex? Okay. I don't know what they're telling me right now. I'm not sure if this is intentions or feelings. Are y'all showing me feelings? Are y'all showing me feelings? Are y'all showing me intentions? I'm seeing intentions. So this is what someone intends to happen? Does Armory's Libran ex want his other ex? Yeah, for the most part. Why do they argue about me? Because there is some sort of third party. Three of Pentacles is attached to you. Queen of Cups is you. The Three of Pentacles is attached to you. Three of Pentacles is a love triangle. So, competition. Yeah, Five of Wands, Three of Pentacles, that's competition. That's one man, two women. And not because y'all are poly. Yeah, she never knew about me. Now, mind you, these are his intentions. Like, this is not something that's happened, by the way. Yeah, let's clear that. Yeah, real quick, I'm clear that up. This is not something that's happened or maybe not even will happen, but someone's intentions is for this to happen. Does Armory's Libran ex intend for this Five of Wands and Tower to happen to him and his other ex? Because I'm not sure what part of this is the intent. Because I don't see how he can intend to want that to happen. That's not that part's not the intent. You did ask about all three at once, so I'm not sure which ones are which. So we're gonna get to that. He arguing to be with her. No, are just arguing that there's another woman in their business. Period. Like she feels like she's the only one. You feel like you're the only one. She's having an issue with the fact that there's somebody else. So it's it's regular shit. It's regular things. I'm not saying anything that's like uncommon yet. Live at the devil. All I'm saying so far is that there's gonna be some sort of argument that she, is upset that there's another girl that could probably take her man. That's basic shit. I'm gonna keep going to see if anything unusual comes out. Clarify the devil. What fellow? Ten of Cups. My thing is, I don't get how this is intent. Oh, is the devil her Libran ex? Okay, that's the intent. The devil and Ten of Cups is basically what I just told Naya. When the devil and Ten of Cups came up for hers just now, that's that temptation to pull someone back into something that's toxic and negative. But they can dress it up and make it look real good. The Ten of Cups is all about happily ever after and wishes untold and all kind of good stuff. Like Ten of Cups is a really good card, but it's really the devil underneath. And right now, that's your ex trying to keep her. That's the intent. So has the Five of Wands and the Tower already happened or will happen? Are these events that have happened or definitely will happen? Yes. Okay, cool. That makes more sense to me. So in the case where she finds out, because now it's saying that she would definitely find out at some point. And Queen of Cups is kind of fair, because it kind of feels, when someone is that emotionally invested into somebody you are dealing with, you find it out. Queen of Cups is also very intuitive, but that is you. But how do I put this? Once it gets to a point where the woman is involved as heavily as you're involved with your ex, the other person's gonna be able to sense that. You either get in dreams, or you are, or someone's telling, or something is happening to where they end up finding out. Women always find out, so her finding out doesn't surprise me. What surprises me is that he actually might be successful in keeping her. How does she find out? How does the other girl find out? The Libran's other ex. How does the Libran's other ex find out about Armory? Queen of Pentacles is insane. That's what I just said. I was like, she's a woman. She's a woman. We always find out. Is the Queen of Pentacles the other ex? That's her. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Chariot. So he entices her to screw her over. I wouldn't say with the intent to screw her over. No. The intent is to keep her. Will he screw her over? Probably. But I don't think he's trying to keep her to fuck with her. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I think he wants to do her. It's just, can he handle her? No. Yeah, intuition. With the Queen of Pentacles and Chariot, it's just kind of, Queen of Pentacles is interesting though, actually. Does she have proof? Or will she have proof that Armory's still in the picture? I think she'll find proof. She might like go through her phone or something. It might not even be that deep. I think, but Queen of Pentacles is a woman holding a coin. That's someone who has something in the physical realm. So like, that's someone who has proof, who will have some sort of evidence, something that she can take and run with, and she'll be accurate. So like, yeah, she's a woman. But his intentions right now towards both of you is to keep her. With the Devil and Ten of Cups, trying to pull her back in, reel her in, tempting her to come back in, even after they separate. So at some point they will separate and they will get back together. Clarify the Devil. But right now, intentions, I know they're supposed to be like intentions and feelings towards you, but I don't think he has any, because he's coming up. Actually, is the Ten of Cups, Armory, her Libran ex, and his other ex. It's actually all three of you. The Ten of Cups is all three of you. Ten of Cups is screaming big happy family, wanting you and her. Yeah, he's not trying to let go of either one of you. And he's, with the Page of Swords, it kind of feels like someone's trying to be cautious, trying not to get caught, or just being more careful. Tower feels like someone finds out something real quick and sudden, and it kind of like, it's a lightning bolt. Like, I don't know, it just seems all very sudden to me. Like this happens like in like a day. It'd be interesting if this happens tonight, because tonight's a full moon. So like, if something were to happen, it probably would happen soon. This feels sudden. This feels like this happens very soon. If this hasn't already happened, it feels like it can happen soon. But yeah, his thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards you is wanting to keep you. It's just, she's there too. It's interesting, because it's like, it's coming up like it's a poly relationship. Like y'all are coming up like y'all are all together. Like that's how deep you and her are both in with him. It's coming up like a poly relationship, especially with the Devil card and Ten of Cups. Like he has complete control of the wheel. So just be careful. Just be careful. If this is something that you're still wanting to pursue, just be careful, because I do see him trying to be like sexually intimate with both of you, and you know what I mean. But yeah, But she keeps infiltrating. The more I read him lately, the more she's coming up in the read over you. Her energy is like trampled on top of yours. at this point. So right now, which the way that shows me is that his focus is actually more on her right now. Yeah. So that's what I got there. So that's, right. Ill is correct. Ill. Looks like he's got a bit of a control problem. He comes up as a control freak now. Trying to get what I can before. Of course. What's your second question? Giana. Thank you, Jasmine. What's the biggest blessing coming towards Armory in the future? Death. Every time I ask when we have blessings, that's the first card out. The Eight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Wands. Is the Knight of Wands Armory? Clarify Knight of Wands. Clarify Knight of Wands. Clarify Knight of Wands. Five Pentacles. Is it someone that is the Knight of Wands someone that Armory knows? Yeah, very well. Clarify Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Your biggest blessing is that something ends between you and someone. And you start focusing on self-mastery, whether that be money, career, focusing on a hobby. There's something here you're trying to master and focus on with a lot of dedication, consistency, persistency, repetition, a lot of hard work and dedication towards yourself, hobby, something, so career, money, something here you're saving money, or something here you're building for yourself. Or this could just simply be you taking time out to do more things for yourself. This could be like getting your hair done, skincare routine, doing things for yourself, but it kind of gives self-mastery in a way that builds something for you, whether that be like money, self-love, something that's beneficial, something that will last and be very healthy for you. Right when that happens, this person, I want to say the same person, which is right forward, tries to come in and they trigger you and you leave them out in the cold where I'm not gonna say where they left you, because I don't think that. I feel like leaving them where you found them. So you having the strength and courage to be able to do that as well. Clarify Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you're like, yeah, I'm up now. I'm up now. I don't need you. I'm good. I see you leaving them right where they're supposed to be left. Clarify Nine of Wands. I see them triggering you a little bit when they come in. Yeah, I see you being like, are you lost? Like, are you good? Like, why are you here? Why Knight of Wands? First thing I heard was bored. They're bored. Or it's because it'll be some time before y'all have spoken. So at some point, there's going to be some sort of ending. And you're going to do a lot of really healthy, you're going to start adopting a lot of very, very healthy behavioral patterns. And right as soon as you're bettering yourself, this guy or girl comes in, someone comes in. I don't know if it's him specifically, but it could be. And why they come in is because y'all haven't spoken in a while and they're trying to kind of recover from that. I think it's just kind of it hasn't been a good time. It won't be a good time apart for the two of you. It'll be good for you, just not them. But why they're coming in is because of the little break of not speaking. Clarify Four of Swords. You're welcome. Yeah. Oh, 4 for 4 is coming up. That's a really good sign. 4 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, and 4 of Swords. Talks about protection and death. There's a 1 and 3 is 4. So yeah. A lot of so transformation, but in a good way. A lot of good things. A lot of good things. All right. Chanel. was in it, thinking he could have been taken serious. We have all been there. Okay. Anybody tell you that they haven't been there? Lying. Fat liar. Okay. We've all been there. Oh well. I said, hell, is that loss? Because you know what kind of girlfriend you could have been. So, that's all. That's how I think about it. Same to you. So that's how I think about it. Cause I know what kind of girlfriend I could be. So, like, you know what I mean? That's all it is. I don't have a question for Chanel yet. Clayton's current feelings. How does Clayton currently feel about Chanel? How does Clayton currently feel about Chanel? Hello. 3 of Cups. Judgment. Ooh, Empress. First of all, Empress as a personality card is beauty inside and out. Someone who's very classy, very powerful in their presence. The Empress has a certain aura about her. When she walks into a room, everything just stops. You know what I mean? Exactly, Armory, exactly. But the Empress has like a certain aura about her. When she walks into a room, things just stop. Everyone's looking at her. She's just kind of she's magnetizing, alluring. She's extremely alluring. The men and women she just has a draw about her. Think like Rihanna, Beyonce. They just have this star power kind of vibe, right? So just right off the bat, that's what I saw initially. I haven't talked to him in a month. I miss him, but I don't want to reach out first. Now, 3 of Cups and Judgment do talk about second chances and reconciliations. 3 of Cups, especially. The Empress talks about growth as well, so there could be some sort of growth that he's wanted to have in his relationship, in his connection. Now, considering that none of the 3 first cards are anything about any sort of separation or the fact that y'all are on a monthly hiatus right now, the fact that there isn't any sort of indication or sign of separation or distance between the two of you, that means he still feels very close to you. He still feels kind of not attached, but like he's still very much in your energy. Because I don't see the distance really in the first 3 cards. It says I'm gonna show you everything. I want him in a man. If you wanted that, yeah. If you wanted that, I feel him wanting you is not an issue. Like, I feel like he definitely wants you. Now, whether he puts in the work to get you is a whole different topic. That is a way different topic. But from the looks of it, looks like this is someone who would definitely want you to be his girl. Clever 3 of Cups. That's funny. The Knight of Wands is funny because that's someone who's returning to you. And I'm like, okay, well, for a month. To see someone as an Empress and take a month to return is interesting because the Empress, just looking at her, you know that she's not waiting on you. So it's like taking a month to wait is kind of interesting. When the Knight of Wands is here, we'll see what clarifies the Empress, but clarify Judgment. Yeah. 6 of Pentacles, clarify the Empress. That's what I was expecting. Yeah. Some sort of distance for the Empress. Okay, so is the Hermit Clayton? No, that's you. Is the Knight of Wands Clayton? The Knight of Wands is in Clayton. I figured because I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Is the Knight of Wands Chanel? That's you. Does Clayton feel that Chanel is entertaining another man? Yeah. He doesn't come back because of that. He feels like entertaining somebody else. He feels like there's somebody else that you could be talking to or dating right now, which explains the 3 of Cups being here. Knight of Wands is interesting because I was like, that's somebody who is fearless. They swoop in and they just kind of do whatever they want to do. And I'm like, okay, well, he wouldn't have waited a month to go get this Empress, right? He feels like there's someone else that is wanting you, desiring you. Now, this could be a complete illusion and delusion, just off of, something that's stemming from his own fears of someone taking you from him. He could just believe that just because you are an Empress. Like, Empress doesn't stay single for very long because she can have anybody. To him, you look like someone who can get anybody, right? So he's either assuming that there's somebody else, or maybe there is someone who he can point at and be like, yeah, he's, the issue. I immediately got over DJ when I met him. Remember DJ? Yeah. He might know about DJ. Even if he doesn't, he feels like someone that you know specifically, by the way. Three of Cups, Knight of Wands, and Judgment. These are reconciliation-like energies. Knight of Wands, someone who likes to spin the block. So it's specifically someone you know. He feels like you are extending someone you currently know, that you knew before him. Someone that could have spun the block again. He feels he's under the impression that you've had some sort of renewal of a connection with someone. And not only that, but like you're happy and that you're kind of good on him. Does he feel like Chanel wants him? No. He feels like you're no longer interested in him. Death is crazy. Like this connection is just kind of over. Like it's just like it's dead to you. Let him think this. Let him think this. How about this? Typically, nothing you can do. If he doesn't want to approach you and come get you, fears of another man or not. I mean, I've seen people go down, walk down the aisle and be like, hey, I object. I'm not going to hold you. I know y'all getting married or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, they have the I object in the weddings for a reason. So if he wanted to I object DJ, he could do that. Him not doing it, it's like, well, there's nothing you can do. You know what I mean? There's nothing you can do. And I wouldn't want you like reaching out to him and like holding his hand, be like, well, no, there's nobody else. It's just you. Like, no, come find out. If you want to know, come find out. So that's just how I feel about it. That's just kind of how I see it. Because any man looking at an Empress like this and not wanting to go get her, maybe is not ready for one. So me personally, I wouldn't do shit about it. Because once you get an Empress or an Emperor, like top tier, you go after them. Okay, put that pride and ego to the side, all that fear. You go after that, okay? Because that's a blessing. When the Empress and Emperor comes out in the reads, which y'all know is rare, that is because it's a blessing. And if you want to fumble that, that's up to you and whoever God you praise. You know what I mean? But me personally, I wouldn't do anything about it. Let him think this. Let him think it. If he follows you on social media or something, isn't a thought. I just wanted you to know I got over DJ because I thought I'm on Clayton. No, I mean, when it comes to Clayton, I wouldn't do nothing about it. Yeah, damn DJ. When it comes to Clayton, I wouldn't do anything about this. If Clayton wants to come get you, he can come get you. You know what I mean? If he wants to think that DJ is here, if he's not, whatever case may be, that's on him and his own delusions. But considering you've shown no interest in DJ, because you literally just said that this ain't got nothing to do with DJ. Exactly. My point exactly. If he wants to think it is, let him. He needs to hurry up. Don't hold your breath because he might not. If he does, then work things out. Definitely work things out because at the end of the day, it's a misunderstanding. But it needs to be him that clears it up since he's the one with the issue. You know what I mean? You don't handhold a grown man. You know what I mean? You can be sympathetic and empathetic or whatever, but after he shows some initiative to fix an issue that he has an issue with in the first place. This doesn't do you. DJ is not around and all that kind of stuff. So if he wants to believe a delusion and lose you for it, that's up to him. If he wants to fumble you, great. If he doesn't and he comes back, work it out. I don't feel like there's something to completely separate over on your end. If he was to come back in or not come back in, I don't think this is something to where you're like, you should let him go altogether. I feel like this is very doable. This is very much something you can work out, but I don't think it should be you reaching out to him since you didn't do anything. You didn't allude to anything that he's believing. Everything he's feeling that I'm seeing in this reading, I don't know where DJ is, but I was like, I haven't heard DJ come out your mouth in a while. So I was like, DJ? I forgot there was a DJ. So I was like, as your reader, I'm like, yeah, DJ. You know what I mean? So for him to be like this, like self-conscious, and then to be like, yeah, I'm gonna fall back on her for a month. What you gonna do? What you gonna do about it? You know what I mean? There's nothing you can really do about it. If he does something about it, let him. Don't be like, no, you didn't talk to me for a month. Don't do that, because that's where ego comes in. That's where you start to, butt heads for nothing. That'll be for nothing. So like, don't do that. But my advice to you is, if he comes back to you, tries to fix it, and explains why he's been gone for a month plus, then that's different. If he does not, then on to the next. You know what I mean? Yeah. But for right now, he feels like you are happy and abundant and kind of doing your own thing and talking to somebody else, and that you feel like you don't want him at all. Clayton feels like you don't want him at all. So if he wants to get that clarity, he needs to come get it. You know what I mean? Yeah, Naya, I keep telling myself, if it's meant to be, he'll come back. Exactly. And that's all you can do, is just sit there and believe that is true. But because, like I said, if men can walk down the aisle and be like, I object, and ruin an entire wedding to see if they can get that girl back, then he can pick up the phone. Think about, when you start thinking about it like that, then you know what I mean? Picking up the phone don't seem that bad, and it's very small compared to that. So you know what I mean? So like, come get your girl. Yeah. You're welcome, and thank you. Will evolve in a beautiful, committed way. The connection of my mind in the future. There's a pause. This connection right now. You're welcome. Okay, so who's the person, Lala? An initial is fine. The divine knows you're talking about. This is so professional. It's hot. Which I've been praying for this, so been waiting for it to get hot. So I ain't mad at it. I'm still looking for a Sharon, the person on mine right now. Yes, ma'am. Well, Lila and the person on her mind right now evolve into a beautiful / committed relationship in the future. Ten of Swords, Six of Swords, Ace of Cups. That's like a beautiful turn, actually. 10 of Swords, 6 of Swords, Ace of Cups. That's like a beautiful turn. It's the Ace of Cups, Lila, and the person on her mind. Is the Ace of Cups Lila? Is the Ace of Cups anyone else other than Lila and the person on her mind? Is the Ace of Cups representing 3 people? Is the Ace of Cups Lila, the person on her mind, and a third person on Lila's side? Is the Ace of Cups Lila, the person on her mind, and the third person on the person on her mind's side? Go for Ace of Cups. Is the Queen of Wands Lila? Temperance and Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Is the Ace of Cups okay? Are you trying to say that yes, they will be in a beautiful / committed relationship after her person heals from a third party? Are you trying to say that yes, they will be in a beautiful committed relationship after Lila heals from a third party or someone from her past? After you heal from someone from your past, y'all will. There's someone that you're healing from or will heal from. even if it's him. But there's someone that you are letting go of. When that happens, an opportunity will present itself to where y'all can be together. But that 10 of Swords and 6 of Swords, that is someone who has been in an abusive relationship. It's not even a healthy relationship. That was very mentally, maybe physically, I don't know your business, but some sort of abuse transpired between you and a person in your mind. As you're getting through that, as you're getting over that, an opportunity will start presenting itself to you for you and the person that's currently in your mind. So yes, but only after that. Okay. I got you, Key. Okay, now I have to go back and read your story because I didn't even get to read none of it. Okay. All right, Giana's my last one, y'all. You're welcome. Let me read Naya's little tea right quick. I dropped my phone and cracked it. Got a stomach bug Wednesday morning. Okay, so today's Saturday. So got a stomach bug Wednesday morning. Woke up throwing up everywhere. I thought it was just a hangover, but I was throwing up the entire day. I had to hitch a ride back with these other two girls who left early. I literally pulled in the back seat, puked in the back seat all the way home. And it was definitely a spiritual thing and not an actual virus, because as soon as I got home, I stopped throwing up. Oh, yeah, that's a tell. That's a tell. As soon as you get away from that person and you stop, yeah. Yeah, that'll do it. Ciao. And okay. Damn. Esmeralda, that's crazy. Who was the, yeah, no, you're next, Esmeralda. Okay. Okay. What's your question? Lovely. I'm a Cancer dating a Scorpio. I feel like he is rushing things, and maybe I'm scared, or maybe my intuition is saying he's not the one. I just need guidance. Is there anything you want to know in particular? Like, do you want advice? You want to get advice specifically on what to do about him? Whether to continue or not to continue, or to, to tell him how you feel, or to not tell him and give him a chance. Just a little bit of advice. Okay. Yes, ma'am. I got you. Let's see what the divine has to say. All right. Okay. For Esmeralda, she is dating a Scorpio that she feels is rushing things in their connection, and she doesn't know whether or not she's scared, or is her intuition saying that he's not the one. What advice do you have for Esmeralda when it comes to this Scorpio specifically? How should she handle the situation? Hermit, the Tower, the Five of Pentacles. I think it's intuition. I'm not gonna hold you. I thought they were gonna say give him the benefit of the doubt. Is what you're trying to say is that inner voice in her head is something that she needs to listen to and trust herself, because it's kind of giving a higher self thing. I'm not gonna hold you. Should she listen to her higher self and that voice in her head saying that it is too fast, walk away, and this is just not who she's meant to be with. Queen of Cups. You are coming up highly intuitive. Is this her higher self kind of trying to help her avoid a disaster? Yeah. Okay. So what I'm noticing the most is this hermit has his back towards the tower. Tower is chaos, destruction, just ruin, right? It kind of feels like you are kind of guiding yourself away from a disaster. That inner voice in your head is actually a very wise one, and you need to actually listen to it, because if you actually don't, you can actually lose more than you gain. Clarify the hermit. So you're not tripping. Yeah. You're something about your wisdom, maybe from experience or just your higher self spiritually, your intuition. Something is telling you to preserve your energy or hold back, or keep certain things to yourself, whether it be information or resources or something here where you're trying to be cautious for some reason. Like you're trying to. It kind of feels like someone who's like tiptoeing around something. You're kind of coming off like that, and you're coming off as someone who's like wise enough to do that. Clap for the hermit. The divine is saying you're not tripping, basically. Strength. Yeah, there's something. Yeah, something. It's an instinct thing. I don't even think it's intuition. It might be more so instinct. Like it's a feeling you have, where you're just like, yeah, this something don't feel right. This is not how I want to feel in a connection. So I feel like you're kind of seeing red flags and being cautious, but for good reason. I don't see you being the energy of feeling like you're. I don't see you tripping. I don't see you being paranoid at all. I see you actually being very wise and being like, yeah, this is not it. Clarify the tower. She said, ugh, I knew it. Clarify the tower. Two of Pentacles. Another card of chaos. The tower is chaos. Two of Pentacles is chaos. And they're clarifying each other. I feel like you are trying to, without you knowing it, your higher self is like guiding you away from this man. Clarify Five of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. Five of Pentacles is like the equivalent of being drained of something. What that is happiness. Nine of Cups is happiness, wish fulfillment, contentment, being drained of that. So should she cut things off with the Scorpio and just like walk away altogether and not invest any more energy or effort into the Scorpio in a romantic sense? Yeah, it's time to move on. It's time to move on. The Chariot. Time to move on. You got the lesson you need to learn. If there was one you needed to learn. If anything, you might have been the one doing the teaching in this connection, which I don't see often in readings. Most times people come to me for a reading, they're the ones being taught the lesson, and I'm meant to be the one guiding them. You actually might have been the teacher in this connection. You actually may have been supposed to be kind of led to them to teach them something, to show them something. I don't know why I'm getting this person's immature. There's nothing in this reading that is telling me that he's immature, but I have a strong feeling that he's immature. I don't know why. I don't know why I feel that way, because this whole read is just you. He's not in this reading at all, which also shows me how detached you actually are and how little interested you also have in him too. So I'm seeing a lot with very little in this reading. Yeah, it's a feeling. He's a sweet guy, but he seems clingy, rushing, and I don't like it. Yeah. Okay, makes so much sense. Hey Sharon, late to chat. It's fine. What's your question for your reading? I'm gonna go ahead and get you next, since you were like second in line. So we're gonna get you in there. But yeah, it's time to move forward from him. Clarify, Chariot. So yeah, you're not tripping. You're very much right. It is time for new things. Your time there is up. Yeah. So yeah, all good on your end. All good. You're coming up very mature, very wise. With this Hermit and the Strength card, someone who's in their personal power, without really even knowing it. Because I was like, you were like, am I tripping, or like, am I being paranoid, or should I give him a minute? No, you're right on the nose, right on the nose. Yes, ma'am. You're welcome, love. Yeah, right. All right. She's like, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and knock Sharon's out real quick. Sharon, are you still here? You have a question for me? And are we doing 2 yes or no's, or are we doing one full question? Okay, Sarah. Sarah, what you got for me? I know totally he has other people. I'm with him this weekend and I've been emotionally withdrawn. I just want to know the energy between us two. Okay. All right. What is the energy between Sarah and Sam? What is the energy between Sarah and Sam? Emperor. The Knight of Cups. I don't know why I knew strength was going to come out. Strength. Is the Emperor Sam and the Strength Sarah? They might be both him. Is Emperor and Strength both Sam? Yeah, both Sam. Clarify the Emperor. Six of Cups. Clarify the Emperor. The Emperor is, in this reading, kind of giving me the energy of everything's under control. I've done this before. Is the Emperor representing that Sam feels when it comes to Sarah that he has everything under control like he always has because he's a pro. He's done this before and everything's under control between him and Sarah. Ten of Cups. Yeah, something about it feels like the ball is in his court. Like everything that happens between the two of you is like he got this. He's given like heavy masculine energy. Like I got this. This is up to me. Blah blah. Like, but Six of Cups and Hermit shows experience. Six of Cups is about past experiences and memories and nostalgia and things of that nature. And the Hermit talks about wisdom through experience. So it's like interesting. So it's like. I got this. It's under my control. It's kind of feeling like someone who's been, at a job for 10, 20 years. It's like, I got this. I've been doing this for a long time. I'm a pro. I got this. Like I'm a vet. So when it comes to you, which is interesting to feel that way about a romantic relationship. So it's like, especially knowing how he's moving. So it's like weird, like a professional, like a professional pimp. Like, you know what I mean? It's kind of weird to come up like that when I just got that last message about him. It's like, I've been doing this. I've been good. Is the Knight of Cups Sam? No. Is the Knight of Cups Sarah? So Knight of Cups, a third party on Sam's side? So third party on his side. What you call it? Sharon, I got you. Here's the Fool card. Clarify Knight of Cups. Chariot. Clarify the Knight of Cups. Clarify the Strength. Is the Empress Sarah? Is the Empress the third party on Sam's side? I think it's you. It's kind of giving, it's kind of emphasizing what I was saying. So with the Knight of Cups, that's someone who's trying to shoot their shot at Sam. Someone who's very romantically interested in Sam. Not only that, it's one of those very naive women that's like, if she were to find out about you or anybody else, she'd probably forgive him and take him back kind of women. The Knight of Cups is someone who's a bit of a hopeless romantic. And I think that's why he has this power, this confidence of, even if it's a lot going on, even if I have multiple women, it's like, I got this under control. I've been got this under control. But if I think when it comes to you, he also feels like he's met his match because you're coming up as the Empress. I feel like his major focus is really on you. You do have y'all are coming up as the Emperor and Empress, so his major focus is on you. Y'all may have a lot more in common. It's like he very well met his match with you. But when it comes to this other girl or other women, they're coming up as the Knight of Cups. They're coming up as people who are going to be doing whatever that he says to do, and just doing whatever he wants to do with them. You, however, you don't. You do what you want to do. It's kind of giving Megan Thee Stallion. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, it kind of reminds me of Megan Thee Stallion. Like, for you. Click out your strength card. 2 of Wands. Yeah, that's what came up before. Yeah, his focus is on you for the most part. I feel like the other women kind of burden him, to be honest. I think you're like more his focus because you will replace him with other hoes too. Like, and I think he's kind of drawn to you because of that, which is weird. Yeah, it's the same question. Hey, y'all, thank y'all. Celestial 6 and Jasmine. Is the Son of Wands representing Sam being burdened by the other women? Yeah, he's actually kind of burdened by the other ones because you do a bad person, you do a good person in a shit way. That's one thing. But if you meet your match and someone like you who's like, yeah, I'll replace you too. I've got I got a roster just like you. He's kind of more intrigued by that. You know what I mean? Like, he's more focused on that. Clarify the 2 of Wands. Excuse me. Clarify the Empress. Yeah, you're like, I got a roster too. I'm out here too. Like, but I think he wants you more because of that. You're kind of more of a chase for him than the other ones. The other ones are kind of doing all the work for him. Honestly, it kind of feels like they're chasing him. He's just taking them on because he feels like it. But yeah, that's the energy between the two of you in this relationship. Is he prefers you because you have other people, and he takes on these other women because he can. He got things under control, like he likes the attention. But they burden him because they're not like you. Cliff a ton of Wands. I heard more mouths to feed. Child. I think, I don't know, it kind of feels like he has to be perfect for them. But he can kind of be himself with you. Is interesting. But yeah, so you, he's kind of, for you, it's kind of giving like your wifey, but you're like not acting like his wife, and I think he's like fucking with that. It's weird. He's backwards. He likes to be in control, but he can't control you. That's why he likes you. But yeah, interesting. But a lot of power came up. Strength, Magician, Emperor, and Empress. These are very powerful people. And Hermit too. Very and Chariot. Yeah, a lot of power in the read. Everybody's Wi-Fi can't be everywhere. But I think he likes that. I think he likes a little competition almost. Someone who's very popular. He's attracted to someone who's got other people with them. I think part of it is because these women chasing him. It kind of screams to him as, okay, y'all ain't got no hoes of your own. Like, why don't other men like y'all? To them, it's like, well, I just want you. And he's like, well, how come I'm the only one that wants y'all? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how come other men don't want y'all? Like, a lot of times people want the people like that other people want. No one wants somebody that nobody wants. And I feel like for you being with the Empress and Sister Wands, that is the most popular girl in school kind of vibe. And it's like, well, everybody want her. Like, I want her. You know what I mean? I want to see if I can get her from these other guys. And with them, there's no work. There's no competition that needs to be had. He doesn't have to work for them. That's boring. That's going to get boring to a man. Okay? A woman that a man doesn't have to work for, doesn't have to improve himself for, all that kind of stuff, he don't actually want her. You know what I mean? Not to wife, at least. Maybe to sleep with, but not to wife. He could wife you because you don't care to be what they're trying to be to him. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I see about these other ones. I got you, Giana. Okay. Okay. I got too many hoes. Sharon, I got yours. I think she's a little behind. I think she's behind, like in the stream, like 10, 20 minutes. But I love them equally. It's hilarious. That is true. Ever since I started treating my Sag like shit, he missing me off, not going on by his business. Yeah, once you start treating them like ish, that's when they want you. What can Sarah expect in love in the next couple of months? Judgment, Empress, she said, I really, really in my soul don't like him. Three of Pentacles and Temperance. Is Judgment Sarah and Sam? Judgment is you and Sam. That's what I forgot to mention that in the other read. Considering the Emperor is only coming up, the Emperor is coming up upright. He might understand the other women because he can't have you to himself. I was just thinking that. Boring. I need new hoes. Sorry, this is about a reconnect. This is about something getting deeper or a reconnection altogether. This is definitely someone who's already present. Clarify Judgment. Actually, no. Is Judgment representing someone making a final decision about somebody? Clarify Judgment. The Knight of Wands. Is Judgment and Knight of Wands representing Sam wanting to fully pursue Sarah romantically? What is that? Clarify Judgment. Clarify Knight of Wands. This is weird. Like, they're showing me a drastic change, but I'm seeing the same thing that I've been seeing for him. That's the weird part. What about this is changing? What's the difference? Boundaries? Clarify the Empress. Restrictions, boundaries, that's all I'm getting. King of Pentacles. Is the King of Pentacles Sam? Nope. Is the King of Pentacles Brooklyn? Is the King of Pentacles a stranger to Sarah right now? Does Sarah know who this King of Pentacles is right now, if I were to tell her? But I don't think it's either one of them. Is King of Pentacles Sarah? Hear me. Yeah. Is Judgment an awakening? Clarify this once. Is Judgment is sudden realization? What is that? Isn't that one Sam? If that's Sam, I don't know where this is going. That is Sam. Okay. Is the reading about Sam going from having multiple women to only focusing on Sarah and building something with Sarah that's actually serious? That's what I thought. Okay. Child. Anyway, clip out 3 Pentacles. Okay. Yeah. That's what I thought it was in the beginning. Does that okay? My thing is I don't see anybody leaving. I don't see like the other hoes leaving. Is Sam actually going to cut the other women off? That's why I was like, I don't see a change. I just see the. Oh, he is. Okay, cool. All of them for real too. I want him to focus on other people. It keeps him away from me. He's so clingy. I don't see him being clingy though. I actually see him being fairly independent for the most part. Is the strength card, Sam? If the clinginess was an issue, that's not happening. If anything, the other women were helping him with that situation because now he don't want to be touched. He want to be kind of like to himself. I see you and him both being like down for that though. 3 of Pentacles is the both of y'all being down for the same thing. Whatever this man is about to offer you, I see you being down with it. I see you seeing him as someone who is actually someone who you could be with for real. Whether this is something that's supposed to be long-term or not, this is just what I'm seeing for the next few months. Clear our Temperance. I'm just seeing the start of something. Or at least transformation, really. More transformation for something. Yeah, Temperance for the world, yeah. I see him cutting everybody off and like focused only on you. Just like I saw in that last message. That last message basically was saying how the other women were kind of in the way of you. I see you being like, you know what? Yeah. Fuck it. Like, you know, I also see you kind of mostly using your intuition. You're coming up as the Empress. So I see you feeling like you would be fulfilled in every way, shape, or form when it comes to him. Considering that strength is him and not you is a really good sign to me. Which means self-control. I mean, there's not going to be any more hoes. Strength is a big card for personal power and willpower and loyalty. Loyalty, if anything else. If not anything else, strength card is for loyalty. So it's kind of giving, I don't want to be a player no more. I don't think I'm a bad person, y'all. I promise. I just like my life, y'all. Good for him not cutting my hoes. Hold on. Clap for the Empress. Clap for the Empress. Clap for the High Priestess. Clap for the High Priestess. Yeah, I sure don't see you cutting off nobody. I was prepared to call you out. No, I definitely don't see you called I definitely see other people for you. 6 of Pentacles and 10 of Wands. The only thing is he won't know it because you're gonna keep it very hidden. With the High Priestess, I see you being a professional at it, like keeping it very hidden. He won't know it. But no, 6 of Pentacles and 10 of Wands, yeah, you're definitely gonna be having a few, at least 2. But I see you keeping that very concealed to the point where he don't know it. She said, I'm a serial cheater. I'm screaming. But he's gonna be trying to get with you and like trying to have you, keep you, whatever case may be. He's gonna try. But he is going from I don't want to be a player, from a player to I don't want to be a player no more. And gonna be solely focused on you. Funny thing is, it's almost like the roles are reversing. Well, not reversing, but you're gonna kind of go through the same thing he went through. When it comes to the other hoes kind of burdening you, you're gonna start to feel eventually at some point down the line, you're gonna start to feel like how he was feeling with the other women that were like chasing him. You're gonna start feeling that way too, and kind of see Sam as kind of like a, oh, thank God I'm here now because they was getting on my nerves. I see you kind of being like that with him, just like how he's doing it with you. I see you having a lot in common. But I think he's trying to change for you, and if you don't, it looks like if you don't, you're gonna just kind of go through what he was going through to the point where you're like, yeah, I'm good on y'all. Y'all kind of get on my nerves. Y'all are bothering me. 10 of Wands is a big bother. Like it doesn't look that bad, but that's a lot of wands. Each wand has got to be like 50 pounds in this man's arm. Like it's a lot of weight. So I think these other hoes of yours are gonna be you're gonna be kind of bothered by them. They're gonna be in the way. They're gonna bother you. They're just kind of in the way. This one here is not gonna bother you as much because he went through that. So he don't want to be bothered to nobody else. So he's not gonna bother you. So you're gonna kind of see Sam as like someone you can go to and just kind of breathe. But yeah, something for y'all. Funny thing is, I got 10 of my list now. 10 is insane. Oh, 10 of wands. Yeah. So, funny enough, I got 10 of my list. Hey, Wolf. I texted an ex I still love, Billy, Taurus, a few days ago, and it didn't go well. I just want to know, how does he feel about me? How does Sarah's Tauran ex feel about her? Confused? Discombobulated is the first word that came up in my head. It's kind of giving, I'm confused. I thought we were over. Like, what you got going on? Yeah, it's kind of I'm not gonna hold you. He's kind of in this vibe of like, why are you texting me? Like, what's going on? Like, I'm confused. I thought we were over. Like, this is giving toxic. Like, he's looking at you like you're toxic. He's like, okay, you're toxic because I thought this was over. Why you hit me up? I'm confused. He's overwhelmed emotionally. He's like, what the fuck? Like, why you hitting me up? Yeah, it's like, yeah, he's seeing you as the devil. He's like that. I think you texted him, threw him off. Like, where'd that come from? Whatever you texted him, he's like, where'd that come from? Like, what are you talking about? Like, he's very confused. No clarity. Claire for 7 of Cups. If your love's still here sometimes. Yeah. Claire for 7 of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. It's a cycle here that he might be tired of or confused about. It's a cycle he's confused about. Not even tired of, just very confused. So a repeating cycle with you that seems to keep happening with him. Clarify death. A 10 of Wands coming out for you. Yeah. He feels like you're the center of a good bit of his problems right now. Well, I'm not gonna say that. It's like you are. How to put this? Is the vibe I'm getting from this person is the vibe of someone who could have been very much in love with you at some point, and it's like as soon as he gets a little bit of peace, then like you hit him up. You're coming up like a dude, low key. Clap about the devil. Yeah, you're coming up how men come up to women in reads. Like, you're coming up to him like why do you bother me? Like, you know you don't want me, why you bothering me? Like, I'm confused, I thought it was over. And he's like almost afraid of what's about to happen because he's like, what the fuck? What's happening? Devil and the Fool, Devil and the Moon are both cards of fear, and they're clarifying each other. So it's a big impact when it comes to the fear, but more so the fear of the unknown. Like, I don't know what you hit me up for. Like, I feel like you have hidden motives. I feel like you have hidden intentions. He sees you as a very toxic individual. Clarify the devil. I'm just a Gemini. Makes so much sense. Clarify the devil. That's how I feel about Kevin. No, facts. That's all I was like, you're coming up like a guy. 3 of Pentacles. He also knows you got somebody else. So it's like you're coming to either use me, but he knows you're coming for a hidden intent. Like, you can't tell him otherwise. He knows you're coming for some sort of hidden intent. And you can't tell him shit about it. Like, he already know. Clarify the Moon. There's a Gemini in me, y'all. I'm sorry. Queen of Cups. The Moon and Queen of Cups, you come up two-faced. You come up fake. He doesn't trust you as far as he can throw you. The Queen of Cups in this deck, in this book, hold on. Let me make sure I'm not tripping. But in this deck specifically, the Queen of Cups is someone who wears a mask. Make sure. Yeah. A person who appears outgoing, but wears a fake mask. That's all. I was like, the moon is also like that. So I was like, yeah, you come off innocent on the outside, but to him, you're the devil on the inside. That's sticking out the most to me. I'm like, I'm stuck on this part. That part and the Seven of Cups is what I'm kind of focused on the most. I feel like the ending already burdened him. So for you to come back in to him feels like you poured gasoline on the moon, not just salt. It's like you come in to make it worse. Play about the devil. Yeah, he's stressed out. Eight of Cups. Yeah, it took him a while. It's still taking him a while to like get over this and walk away from this situation. And you kind of came in tempting maybe something being renewed, and he knows it's not good for him, and because he knows he can't trust you, and now it's just like, what the fuck do I do then? What about the Three of Pentacles? Yeah, he's stressed out. I wouldn't. Don't text him no more. Don't text him no more. I don't know what you did to him. Don't text him no more. Because to him, it's like, because he feels like you could have came back in to rekindle something romantically, and he probably would have fell for it, and he knows it's bad for him. He knows he shouldn't do that. And it's kind of, yeah, don't do that. Don't leave him alone. Love him. But like, I want to love him. Nope. No, ma'am. Leave him alone. 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 I want to love him. Leave him alone. You're over there racking up karma. Leave him alone. Oh, that was your last one, right? Yeah. Yeah, but no, he's like, it's like, you're coming. I don't think I've ever seen this energy ever from a man in a read. I've never seen that. It's like you're the devil incarnate and he's got the Bible like this. Like, oh my gosh. It was just dramatic the way it came out. I was like, oh my God. You're welcome. Next person that do me wrong, I'm sending Sarah their way. Next person do me wrong, I'm sending Sarah their way. Not my fault they loved me. I'm not about to play with you. I'm not about to play with you. All right. We have a good sis up here. And then the next question I have is, should I give it a go with my Gemini? Nope. And Sarah just showed you why. Nope. Should I give it another go with my Gemini, or should I look for something new? I'm not sure if my question or message is going through. I just wanted to know if I should be trying again with my ex Andrews, who is a Gemini, or should I be focusing on someone new? Yeah, I'd never do one of those again. We innocent is insane. The read I just got, which you just came up as the devil itself. You just came up as the devil himself. Mind you, there's other cards that could have got that point across without the devil. 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords. Hell, I'll take the 3 of Swords. There's other cards that could have came out to make that point. You came out as the devil. Not a demon, but the guy in charge. I'm like, there are plenty of other cards that could have got that point across. But I can't help but to love Sarah. Sarah funny as that. I can't help it. I think it's the Gemini moon in me. I'm a Gemini moon, so I'm like, I can't. You funny to me. You funny to me. Should Sharon give it another go with her Gemini? Andrew. 8 of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. Clash with Baba when he saw she texted him. Probably got into the tub with holy water and everything. Clarify 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Cups. Is 2 of Pentacles representing 3 people? No. Okay. I'm not that bad. I'm a lover girl. Yeah, right. In the same way Drake is a lover boy. Clarify 2 of Pentacles. Mind y'all, we're reading a Gemini. Yeah, every time I read for a Gemini, the devil card come out. Every time I read for a Gemini, the devil card comes out. The devil, not too far from a Gemini. The devil sends you a Gemini when you need to learn something. Shuffle those cards for her. Not all Gemini like that. No, I did. I did. It came out just like that. Clarified by a card that represents chaos, by the way. Two of Pentacles is a very chaotic situation. Sharon, if you do, chaos would ensue in some sort of way, shape, or form. I don't think it's in the form of cheating. I just think there'll be a lot of inconsistencies or a very feeble foundation, a very weak foundation. There's something here about y'all's relationship being based off of the wrong things. There's something here about the very beginning of it, which is interesting because it's not like y'all are starting over. Y'all are kind of picking up where y'all left off. Okay. So y'all are building on top of something that is kind of feeble right now. If the two of you were to work things out for real, y'all would have to kind of start over. Y'all would have to be like, hey, my name is Anthony, my name is Sharon, and like date all over again, be friends. It would have to start over. But it looks like there's something here about y'all piling more things on top of what was broken. And that backfiring on y'all later. Clarify the Ace of Wands. Yeah, it looks like it would be bright at first. Don't be fooled though. If y'all were to get back together, it looked like it would be a very bright future at first, but then chaos would ensue again. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. But it's not like y'all don't have potential. Y'all have potential. But y'all will have to start completely over from scratch. That'll be like trying to play Jenga on top of one stick. You know what I mean? Tear the whole building down, tear all the sticks down and start the game over again. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. That's exactly what this is like. You know what I mean? Like it's giving tear the whole thing down and start over, then that'll work. But whatever was the issue before, it's kind of feeling like putting a Band-Aid over a bullet wound. And it looks fine at first because the bleeding stops. Everything looks great. Looks like, the leg is healing, all kind of stuff. And then eventually blood starts leaking from it. And then now the blood is soaked. And the Band-Aid is soaked. It looks like one of those kind of situations. So they're not saying no, but because there's ways around it. Clarify Eight of Pentacles. Well, ways through it for this one. Five of Swords. Oh, that too. Okay, so with the Eight of Pentacles, I didn't catch that at first. Eight of Pentacles is one person working on this. One. I don't see teamwork at all. I see two people benefiting. I see two people celebrating a happy relationship, but I only see one person working on it. I see the other one benefiting, but not putting in any effort. That has to be fixed. If anything, that is the main thing that needs to be fixed. If that doesn't fix itself, then don't waste your time. If this is not going to be a mutual effort to fix something that needs to be fixed, then no, do not return. But until I see multiple effort in the reading, I don't really feel comfortable saying to go ahead and work things out. Because even at the bottom of the deck, I see a group of people, two people benefiting from someone else's hard work without doing any. And I don't like that for you. Because I'm pretty sure that's you put in the work. So you deserve someone who's going to do the same. And like over time, mind you, Eight of Pentacles is like a lot of work. That's like 80 out of the 20%, at 100%. It has been that way between us. Yeah. But if that gets resolved, then yeah, then it's definitely worth renewing, most definitely. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. It takes two, and you can't do, but yeah, you can't do both of the work. I like this card for you. You know where it's going to head. You have the wisdom and to be able to help this grow, but the other is just benefiting. 5 years I'd be admitted to it's like words of bishop. I'm over here trying to read this shit. Clarify the Devil. Yeah, King of Cups. It's this person that you're with. Yeah, but yeah, should she give this person a chance at all right now? You could. If you wanted to, you could. But you have to set that boundary. The Emperor, Sharon, Yeah, the Emperor is you. You have to set that boundary. If you want to be back with this person, you have to set that boundary. The cards are in your hand, by the way. The chair with the Emperor here, you have all the power in the situation. He has none. Not none. Okay. The divine's letting you know that it's up to you. He has no say whatsoever. So that should help. Basically, if you want, if it's something that's going to, basically you can be like, if it's something that's going to happen, I need you to do this, that, and the third. Okay, I need you to stop doing this, that, and the third, and this can go over a certain kind of way. I've put in all the work in this connection. I've been doing all the work. Yeah, and now it's your turn. I need to see effort on your side. This is something that you're wanting with me. If he bails out, let him. If he wants to work, let him. My motto right now is let them. If you ever noticed, my motto is let them. I'm learning that. So I want to share that with y'all. So let him. Okay. Whatever he decides to do. If he says he wants to do one thing and does the other, let him on his own. Okay. Yes, ma'am. But yeah. But yeah, it's definitely workable. It's definitely workable if he's agreeing to those terms and conditions. As the Emperor, who is a boss man in the tarot, treat it like a business. Treat it as if you were his employee and that you're the boss and that you have the one with the paycheck, because you do. Treat it like he's an employee. It's like, hey, I will fire you from this job if you don't start putting in work, because you can't go to work and just make money for sitting at your desk all day. Treat him like an employee. All right. Willisha. Gee, are some of these just yes or no's? You're welcome, love. Oh shoot, my phone died. How well am I gonna do in the job that my sister-in-law is getting me into? I want to change my question. Go ahead. No, just 3 fills. Okay. Yeah, when I took the $5 away, I was like, wait, hold on, because now when y'all do the yes or no's, I was like, I can't tell. It's such a pretty day. I can't wait to go outside. I've been wanting to go outside forever. During winter, I'm like, I'm in hibernation. The sun is out. I'm about to go outside. That's a nose. I don't know why I need the dip. Period. No, yeah, I'm the same way. I need all the tea. All of it. The price is good from earlier. All right, put that. What does Willisha need to know about the upcoming connection/relationship with the Pisces guy from earlier? 3 of Cups. Okay, like that. Wow. The Knight of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles came out together in that order. This looks good. 4 of Wands at the bottom. Is the 3 of Cups Willisha and the Pisces? No. Is the 3 of Cups Willisha? No. It's the 3 of Cups to Pisces. I think it's him. Is the 3 of Cups the Pisces and one of his friends? Yes. Is the 3 of Cups the Pisces and a few of his friends? Okay, I think it's a few of his friends. The 3 of Cups feels like he's talking about you to people. If 3 of Cups representing the Pisces talking to Willisha, talking to his friends and family members about Willisha. Yeah. Okay. I got you. Your person is talking to others that he cares about, like inner circle. 3 of Cups, like inner circle. Lifelong friends and family members. He's talking to other people about you. I think they're guiding. I think they are loving it. They're loving this for him. Like they're loving you for him. And I think that's actually pushing him to pursue you. With the Knight and Queen of Pentacles, that is someone who's trying to impress the Queen. I think he's being guided and led. Clever 3 of Cups. Or at least he will be. Little Fortune. Yeah. There's some sort of like good energy, good vibes, good news that he's receiving from friends and family members when it comes to conversations about you. That triggers this Knight of Pentacles. That slow moving and progressing and pursuing you. Clap for Knight of Pentacles. So he could already be doing this or he will be doing this, but it's something, yeah. Yeah. He's gonna start moving now. He's gonna start like making those sort of moves to get you, keep you. Clap for Knight of Pentacles. Three of Swords. She said, whoa. The Three of Swords and Knight of Pentacles representing the Pisces moving slow because he's been hurt before. Yeah, I figured. Chariot. Make sure I'm not Queen of Pentacles and it's not a third party. I'm positive it's you. It's the Queen of Pentacles, Willisha. That's why I checked for the Three of Cups. Yeah, that's you. That's all I was like, yeah, I checked for the Three of Cups first. I was like, let me make sure. I get signs like that very early on in the reads. With the Three of Swords, there's a pain that he has yet to kind of heal from and let go of that he... How about this? When he starts to pursue you, give him a minute. Let him breathe for a second. Like let him pursue you in his pace for a second. He is because mind you, he's being influenced by his by his people, right? His friends, family, whoever. He's speaking on you in a very heavily, in a very loving light, to where he's... How about this? It's kind of like, it's the equivalent of like him telling them things like you've said, that you've done, what you do for a living, like good things, like just talking. And they're kind of like in this energy of like, well, she seems, sweet. She seems like she's grounded. She seems like she has her head on her shoulder. She seems intelligent. She seems stable, independent, like good woman. It's a good woman. That's the kind of vibe it's giving. Because now after he gets those kind of messages or receives that kind of energy from his people, the people he trusts the most, mind you, he's gonna start being like, you know what, y'all are right. Damn the little heartbreak I had, damn whatever I had. I'm gonna pursue her, but I'm gonna take my time because I'm still hurt from something else. That's what it's giving. Clap about the Queen of Pentacles. You, when this happens, will be very sympathetic to that, and will be very patient with him. Clap about Queen of Pentacles. Let me just making sure. The World. Yeah, if I saw any signs of that, I would check. I was just like, no, because that Three of Cups would have been a tell. I see you being, I don't know why when I say mature, because the Queen of Pentacles is like automatically mature. But mature for some reason coming up. But I see you being patient. I see you being real patient with him. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. I see you being understanding because you've been there. He might express to you what he's been through. Eight of Wands and the Three of Swords, he actually might tell you the things he's been through. I feel like you're going to kind of be in this energy. I've been there. I've done that. I've grown from this. This is what I learned from this. And this is what I can share with you. And I see y'all kind of just working that out. I see you feeling like you have a lot of hope for him because of a situation he just went through. I don't know if it's because of the tone he's gonna kind of speak on this on, or like something he might say that's gonna trigger you to be like, yeah, I like him. There's potential there. I see it being very nurturing as well to him. He seems like a cool person. I don't think this is a bad person whatsoever. I feel like it's someone who had a bad experience, like maybe just one bad experience, and just don't know what it feels like to be hurt. And I feel like you're gonna kind of be like, it's fine. I mean, we've been through it. Kind of like how I talk to y'all. I see you kind of talking to him like that. Yeah, I like it. It's very genuine. I also see it being a very slow moving connection because of that. But that's actually going to help the foundation for y'all. I really like this read. It's not much that the cards are saying, but the energy that I'm getting from this reading may be the best one in the stream so far. I like it. I don't know why, I just do. I feel like he has a lot of potential to grow because he is coming up as a knight, so this is something that's new to him. But you coming up as a queen in the same spread is showing me that you have a little more experience in a particular area of love or something here that he's still learning in. that you're going to help him, and he's actually gonna like listen. So like I like this. There's a lot of potential here for growth. But I like this one. He's such a teddy bear. That's the sweetest. Yeah, this might be the best one so far. Let me get one more for the Knight of Pentacles. Let me just see what happens after this pain. Yeah, that's like, yeah. See? Moving on. Moving past the pain. So we have the Three of Swords, then Six of Swords. So yeah, that pain is not going to stay very, very long. I think it's because of you. Which is only making him fall in love for real. It's only gonna make him fall for you even more. So like, I like it. I like it. So yeah, that's what you need to know. Just be aware of what he's been through, and just kind of put yourself in his shoes when you're talking and things of that nature. Hey Brittany, yeah, we're closed for the day. It's too late only for today. I'll be back soon. Talk to others about me. That part's so cute. I was like, oh, period. Because Three of Cups is gossip. So I was like, oh, what's this at? What's going on here? That was cute. G. Excuse me. From marriage. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Different understanding. Oh, sorry. Hold on. You sure did. My bad. What was the question? Will I be successful in the job? Yeah. Sorry. Will Willisha be successful in the job that her sister-in-law is offering her? 10 of Cups. You got a good year coming up for you. Hierophant. Yeah, Willisha, this is a good year for you. Six of Pentacles. Yeah. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. I see you being happy, but also loving the money you get in. So big yes for that. Hierophant. I'm not sure what the job is. I'm not sure if you're like getting a promotion or something here. Hierophant is someone who has authority and power. So I'm not sure if that's you. Is the Hierophant Willisha? No, never mind. It's somebody else. With some sort of power or authority. Someone who's maybe giving you a raise or giving you some sort of financial payout. A lot of times, Six of Pentacles is a gift, but mostly of money. So some sort of money gift here, or like a little extra razzle dazzle in your money or whatever. There's something here with money that you're gonna really like because someone else gives it to you. And also you liking the job too. Management, yeah. Hierophant is like management, society, government. So like someone with power. But it wasn't you. So there's someone doing something for you that you're really going to like too. So big yes. Okay. All right, G. What does Giana need to know about Jeremy? Is he hiding anything, another girl, etc.? Just anything that they want me to know about me and him. Thank you, Willisha. I might go back to the strip club tonight. We'll see. We will see. It is Saturday too, so I might go. Yeah, actually, yeah. I'm probably definitely gonna go tonight. What do you call it? Yeah. What does Giana need to know about Jeremy? Is he hiding anything? A girl? Queen of Wands and Two of Cups. Hold on. Am I only meant to pull the Queen of Wands and Two of Cups for this reading? Yeah, I figured. Okay. No third card. Is the Queen of Wands Two of Cups? Is the Queen of Wands Giana? Yeah, Queen of Wands definitely you. The Two of Cups, Giana and Jeremy? No. It's Two of Cups, Giana. It's Two of Cups, Jeremy. Try this again. I got a no for all that. All of y'all. Is the Two of Cups Jeremy? Yes. Is the Two of Cups Giana? No. Is the Two of Cups a third party on Jeremy's side? No. So it's Jeremy, but not you. But not a third party either. The Two of Cups, Jeremy and Jeremy. Clarify Two of Cups. It's Two of Cups, Jeremy, and a stranger. Is this reading how he feels about Giana? That and then some. Clarify Queen of Wands. Is Queen of Wands and Judgment representing that Jeremy feels Giana has fully made up her mind when it comes to not wanting him? Yeah. Okay. Queen of Wands and Judgment, all that's meant to represent, that's it, is that he feels you've made up your mind when it comes to the two of you not being together. That is you standing 10 toes down. Queen of Wands is the Queen of Power. The Queen of Fire. Judgment is you making a final decision and you end up being like unwavering. That is all that is meant to represent. Two of Cups. Clarify Two of Cups. The Star. Clarify the Moon. What's getting me is the Moon. Justice and Two of Pentacles. Is Two of Cups simply a desire for Jeremy to get back with Giana? To have her back? No, I don't know what that is. Is Two of Cups Jeremy feeling like Giana is with someone else? That's possible. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I think what you're worried about with him, like, is there another girl? Is there another girl? I think he's thinking that. Is Two of Cups in the Moon representing that Jeremy feels that it's possible that Giana is connecting to somebody else that he doesn't know about. Some hidden other guy. Yeah. I think he feels that you're standing 10 toes down on not wanting him because he feels like it's very possible that there's another person that you have. That's all it's like. This is that explains why the card is technically not being represented by you, and it's only Jeremy, and that's like it. Because it's an illusion. The Moon is an illusion. Okay. So you're not actually talking to anybody, but he thinks you are. That's why the Divine is like, that's not actually her, but it is her. Okay. Okay. Clarify Two of Cups. Couples like, how is that not her? Yeah, 10 Six of Pentacles. Yeah, he feels like you're dating. Six of Pentacles is my dating card. Dating this person to this person, just kind of needing a little bit of a piece of everybody just to see who you want. He feels like you're dating. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, he feels like you're standing 10 toes down because he feels you are. What you need to know is he feels like you're dating somebody else, and that's why you're like so quick to throw him out. Clarify Judgment. He might be triggered by it. He might be a little hurt by that. Clarify the Star. Does he fear that this person is a better person for Giana than Jeremy is? I think it's more so jealousy. I think he's just jealous that someone else has you. I don't think he fears that they're better than him for you, but I think he's like a little jealous, a little insecure with the Moon and Five of Swords. A little jealous, a little insecure that someone else is there and it's not you. Even though that's not real, but exactly. But yeah, for the most part, that's it. What you need to know is that he feels like it's like on to the next for you, and that's why you're like So quick to like be like, yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Interesting. I've never seen it to where like a card would come out and they kept denying, like, no, it's not them, but it kind of is, but it's really not because you're not actually doing the thing that he thinks you're doing. I was like, oh yeah. What's your second one? Right. That's all. You were like, is there somebody else? Like, is there another girl? He thinking the same thing, but he thinks there's actually somebody. Queen of Wands and Two of Cups. That's like you being hot for somebody. That's like you get turned on by somebody. But his insecurities is his own fear is kind of feeling that. Because Queen of Wands is kind of promiscuous, kind of sexy. You know what I mean? Like, so he feels like you loving it over where somebody else is. Shoot. Near future actions. I love near future actions. What is Jeremy's near future actions toward Giana? Three of Cups. Strength. Strength came out reverse. I'm gonna double check that for a second. Excuse me, is the strength card meant to be reversed? No. Okay. Cool. Okay. Three of Cups, Strength, and Devil is insane. It's Three of Cups, Jeremy and Giana. Yeah, and just y'all. Is the Strength Giana? Is Strength Jeremy? Is Strength a third party? She. Is the Devil Jeremy? Is the Devil Giana? That's not what I was expecting. That's not what I was expecting. Okay, hold on. Clap for the Devil. Have you ever seen Carrie? Either one of them, the original or the remake? Clap for the Devil. 10 of Wands. Clap for the Devil. So 10 to 9 of Wands. Why the Devil? Why the Devil? Carrie was wilding. I'm getting this the scene from Carrie where the mom was like, Eve was weak. I feel like, dare I say, he comes in and you let him. No, it's crazy. Is this near future actions coming to make things right with Giana, and she allows temptation to I guess get the best of her, and she reconnects and reconciles with Jeremy? Play for the Devil. Oh, okay. False alarm. Okay, you can lay with the Four of Cups. Okay, false alarm. How about this? Clarify Three of Cups. Almost said y'all shook, didn't I? Magician. Ooh, I didn't see him trying. That part's accurate. He's coming in at some point. I see y'all talking, but with the Devil card, I just don't see how this. Oh, okay, never mind. Is the Devil representing things turning sour in this conversation between Jeremy and Giana? Due to Giana being burdened by Jeremy and rejecting him. No, 7 of Pentacles. Why I keep getting it? I can't be weak. Is the Devil representing Giana humbling Jeremy? That's possible. That's possible, actually. Actually, yeah, 10 of Cups. I was like, 10 of, yeah, that's possible. Because with Strength coming up for him, and then Devil coming up for you, I'm not sure if any of y'all seen Walking Dead, but Strength would be Rick, and the Devil would be Negan. So it's like, please play somewhere where it's safe before I humble you. It's kind of giving that. If you're a Walking Dead fan, then you know, end of season 6, beginning of season 7, that's humbling. It's like, because the Devil and Strength both represent power, but one has more than the other for the most part, in different ways, really. I don't know how to describe it. It's intense, yeah. I do see him reaching out. His future actions, to answer your question, well, I'm trying to get the outcome, but his future actions is reaching out to you. He finds some sort of strength, some sort of power, some sort of courage, to come to you. He does come correct. I'm not gonna hold you. 3 of Cups and Magician. That is him doing what he needs to do, in the best way possible. But I don't see you hearing it. Clarify Strength. I also see him feeling very confident enough to do it and feeling like he's going to be successful at it, because I think he feels like he's one of those kind of people who feels like hard work pays off every time. Sometimes it doesn't, especially if it has to do with another person whose opinion matters to your success. But with the Strength of 7 of Wands, it kind of feels like he has the powers to kind of fix this, and he does, but not if the other person is opposed to it. And that's what I mean by, like, not if there's someone else's opinion that could block your success. 10 of Wands and 9 of Wands feels like for you that too much has happened, and that he's done too much that was wrong, and that you're just completely turned off by him altogether now, and feel like you might feel like he's toxic. But with the Devil, that kind of just feels like you in this energy of trying to humble him and putting all the pressure and baggage that he put onto you back onto him. Why this happens is because he's gonna try to reconcile, try to make peace and all this kind of stuff. It feels toxic, yeah. You better be like, Carrie in a gym. They're very nice, but I have to show him he can't help me. Yeah, exactly. So his future actions is trying to be cool with you. Excuse me, reaching out to you. Even if for some reason this doesn't feel direct, how does the 3 of Cups come to be? He reaches out. Yeah, that's all. I'm just making sure, because I didn't see the action of which he reaches out. I just see the 3 of Cups as more of the conversation. I see a conversation, not just him reaching out. I see y'all talking, which I've been kind of predicting that. So we'll just see how that goes. I just don't know when this happens, because he keeps coming up as someone who's going to eventually reach out. But it's not until he gets this backbone. Strength and 7 of Wands, that's like he has to get a backbone to do it. The way you're going to humble him is disgusting. For him to wait this long to get this strength and this courage up to fight for this, and then you're like, fuck you, it's like, he's going to wish he stayed away. He's going to wish he stayed away. Because he's going to try to be as vulnerable as he can be, as he'll allow himself to be, but it's not really going to help. But yeah, that's what I'm getting here. But those are his future actions. They sprinkled in your outcome a little bit. That's all I was like, what is that? I was like, the Devil. I thought that was still his future actions, and I was like, oh, no, that's not. All right, and your last question. Oh, my phone's dying. Hey, Karma. Hey, love. This is so confusing. What are Jamie's intentions towards Giana? 3 of Wands. That's plans for a future. 3 of Wands immediately is literally looking out into the future. Ace of Cups, that's what he's seeing. 3 of Cups. That's so funny that it's like y'all's like reads are like bleeding into the like near future actions or intentions, vice versa. But the Three of Cups came out for his near future actions as the very first card. So his intent is kind of like the prequel for it. Like, okay, so the Three of Cups coming out as his very first card in the near future actions, and then coming up as the very last card in the spread for the intentions shows me that these two cards are like the prequel for that. So right now his intent is to kind of prep and plan to send this grand message that gets y'all to reunite, minus the devil card in the near future actions read. You know what I mean? Like, he wants things to end at that Three of Cups and not bleed over into the devil card from the last read. So he intends for things to go well, but he kind of intends to make that last read happen without that ending. That's what that's what I mean. He's trying to avoid the last part. Click out Three of Wands. Hello. Two of Cups. Yeah. Yeah. 1, 2, 3 is coming up. Ace. Oh, that was already there. The one. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3. Ace of Cups. 2 of Cups. 3 of Cups. 3, 3, 3 is coming up as well. 3 of Wands. 3 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Wands and 2 of Cups. This is him looking out to the future for the two of you to be back together. But not just be back together. He wants a friendship. He wants a romantic relationship. He wants everything with you. The 2 of Cups is more romantic to me. 3 of Cups is very platonic to me. So the 3 of Cups is also reconciliation, and so is 2 of Cups. So he wants all these new things. He wants this brand new beginning. He wants things to be joyful and cheerful and happy. Considering that his focus is Cups, that means his intent is to fulfill the heart space, just for the two of you. Things for the heart is what he wants to heal. The 3 of Wands shows me that he has a lot of passion and drive and fire behind these wants and these desires. So I like that combination. But yeah, clarify the Ace of Cups. Let me be tripping because why is it so nice? Yeah, we'll see. 4 of Pentacles. 1, 2, 3, 4 is coming up. Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. I don't see him letting this go. 4 of Pentacles is a very stingy card. Like, I'm holding on. I don't want to let go. This is what I believe in. This is my shit. This is what I want. This is not something he's going to let go of anytime soon. Whether he's talking to you or not is not something he's letting go of out of his energy or his heart space anytime soon. Clarify 3 of Cups. He may also be intended to express something to you that he's been holding on to and not expressing. Clarify 3 of Cups. 3 of Swords. 3, 3, 3. Yeah, that's simply healing the heart. Like, the main thing that's coming up for me in this reading is hearts, like the heart space, the heart chakra for both of you. He's wanting to heal it. Looks like turning pain into happiness. The 3 of Swords into the 3 of Cups feels like transmutation to me. Using this pain, using this experience to make the relationship better, to make it stronger. It looks like that's kind of where that's going. Clarify the 3 of Cups. Yeah, to progress, to move forward. One more. Clarify 3 of Cups. Page of Cups, yeah. Page of Cups is a relationship starting anew. Page of Cups is like the card for a new relationship, a romantic partner, someone who cares deeply about you. He's wanting to be able to express those kind of feelings to you. But I think he also wants you to feel those. Clarify is the Page of Cups, Giana. Page of Cups is you. He wants you to be. That's what I felt. Page of Cups is him wanting you to be vulnerable. You love feeling him, having a crush on him. He wants those like puppy love feelings back from you. Man. Yeah, I figured this is kind of his intentions because like I said, I feel like he's not gonna get over you no time soon. No time soon. And even if he doesn't act on those feelings, he's not getting over you no time soon. I'm fine about that. Okay, my last 3. Hold on. Before it dies, because I don't have my charger with me. That was only y'all. Yeah, that was only y'all. Yeah, especially anytime I ask if it's the two of y'all, and if I especially get to like a 10 of cups or 10 of pentacles, then it's a big yes. But yeah, actually, I don't think I've ever pulled another person for him. I think you're the only person in the chat who's never had another person come up for Jeremy. Jeremy seems to be only focused on you. The Four of Pentacles also like an acute obsession. So like, yeah, when the Four of Pentacles come out, especially for a man, that's someone who's like borderline slick obsessed with his girl. Not like devil obsessed, but Four of Pentacles is a cute little obsession, like a little bit of an attachment. So I never pulled another woman for him. He seems to be very stuck on you. If I ever pull somebody else for him, then we'll talk. But right now, considering he's like only focused on you, I'm still kind of team Jeremy until he gets together. Because the things he's doing right now, he can fix. But if he had like another girl or something, if he was like bit with temptation, I'd be like, okay, you can let him go. He's weak. Okay, we don't want that. He's weak. Always, guys, it never comes out. Yeah, literally. I'm like, yeah, no, I don't see him like that right now. So I'm like, yeah, that's something you got to worry about. What you got to worry about is him trying to communicate his feelings. So that seems like that is his biggest struggle. Are Chris's feelings towards Morella mutual? She's crushing on him, and she feels tension between them. Is he crushing on Morella in the way she's crushing on him, or at all? Is Chris, yeah? Is there mutual feelings there at all when it comes to her crushing on him? Two of Pentacles. He not communicate his feelings just because there's so many issues. Exactly. Like if you were to speak on the things I'm seeing in his read, y'all be back together already. Is this a yes for yes? Chris is attracted to Morella, but doesn't have a crush on her. Clever that at once. The World. This is a no. For no, Chris's feelings towards Morella are not mutual. I think they are to a certain extent. Is this a yes for yes? Chris's feelings towards Morella are mutual with her feelings for him, but he resists them. Okay, yeah. The feelings are mutual. The feeling is mutual, but he resists them. Claire for 7 of Wands. Is the 2 of Cups, Morella and Chris. Is 2 of Cups anyone else other than Morella and Chris? Is there a third party in the reading? Yeah. It could be due to another person. I'm trying to figure out why, but yeah. The 2 of Pentacles and Knight of Wands. He's trying to resist his feelings for you. He does have mutual feelings for you, but he's trying to resist because of the third party. So yeah. Someone else, she would have came out when I asked what I needed to know about him, right? Sorry, I'm just always saying, yeah. Child, the way they're so quick to tell me that. They are so quick to be like, yeah, what you need to know is that somebody else is there. That's actually the first thing they'd be like, yeah, that's what you need to know that first. So yeah, we didn't know already. If that was the case, we definitely would have known already. She said, "LOL." Yeah, it's like that's the first thing they said. They snitch on. You're welcome. Naya, what's your question? She said, "I swear." They quick to let you know, like, hey, he ain't doing right. He ain't doing right. We seen him texting her. It's so springy outside. I'm about to go outside. Do I have to do any workings on the Aquarius coworker? That's a good question. It's a full moon tonight too. Does Naya need to do any workings on the Aquarius coworker? Page of yeah. Hangman. Probably not. Is this a no for a working, but a yes for an offering? Does she need to do any sort of spiritual working at her altar on the Aquarian coworker? No. 4 cups, no. Is something already handled? Are you saying no because something is already being handled? Something's already being handled. Yeah. Something's already being handled. Something is being seized, is what I'm hearing. Hangman is kind of like a seized energy. 2 of Wands is a redirection. So is something going back to that Aquarian coworker of Naya's. It's some sort of negative energy going back to her or him. Because just now when I was doing the reading, I heard it's handled, like Olivia Pope, strength. Okay, strength represents someone who is being protected. It's also about a very, very powerful guardian, deity, ancestor, whoever is that who is protecting them, but a fierce protector, someone who does not play. So no, you don't have to do anything because there's somebody on your team that's got it handled already. So someone is sending something back. So if she wasn't trying to be malicious, yeah. But somebody got that handled. When you're protected from something, the energy cannot be ruined or like deleted or anything like that. It has to be sent back or transmuted. So if you didn't transmute, they'll send it back. I'm not even mad. I just don't know what's wrong with her. And why she's talking about me specifically. You funny because you're like me. I'm like, I don't even be mad. Just leave me alone. You know what I mean? You're like, I'm not even mad. Just wrong. What's wrong with you? Just what's wrong with you? It's crazy. And Giana. Okay. Does Clifton really? Okay. Is it true that Clifton really doesn't want anything to do with Giana? Tower. You're welcome, Nan. It's Pentacles. Is this a no? For no, it is not true. He does want something with Giana. It's not true. He wants to whatever the issue is, he wants it solved. Okay. The Temperance represents harmony and peace. Ace of Pentacles is new beginnings. Whatever happened could have been bad enough to where he could have been like, fuck it, we ball and just never talk to you again. But it's not. It doesn't have to be that way in his eyes. Excuse me. Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning. Judgment is a renewal. Second chances, reconciliations, awakenings, awareness. Bygones be bygones kind of vibe. So it does look like he does want something to do with you. And that this tower, as big as the tower is, he's not gonna let y'all fall or crumble. So yeah, there's a lot of love he has for you. So there's a big soft spot he has for you. So yeah, no, it's completely untrue that he doesn't want anything to do with you. He does. But maybe to start over. There's something here about maybe him wanting to have a fresh start with you instead. Not just like piling something on top of what was already had, what already happened, whatever transpired. Okay. All right, you guys. That's all I have for you today. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. Happy birthday, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa. Love you guys. Bye.